on Rise of the Conduit. We're killing Bowmore.
Bowmore.
Isn't he like a council member?
Any work on that bomb you had that I asked you to make?
Do you want to use it for this?
He is a ghost, so a normal bomb wouldn't work. We need some sort of electroplasmic bomb.
Could work on that. Try.
Figure out if I can get him a gift. I was wondering if you knew if he liked anything.
Oh, he fancies a good chess game occasionally.
What about a chessboard? But if that's what we're intending, then this is I say this lightly, easy job?
Oh, where's Anthony? Vanaday? Been a long time.
He's out currently. Why do you care? He's none of your business.
Oh, I don't. I'm just ribbing you.
I know. Get on with it then.
So you want my help making this? You know, didn't you hear that Sparkrights had almost developed a fuel to replace Leviathan Flood? Could be a new day in Duskfall.
I trust this interests you, Heavenly.
As long as another accident doesn't happen to another scientist, eh? Yes, may I help you?
We have an appointment with Lord Balmore.
Yes. Anything to report? He looks over to Thrill and sees the board. Is this an apology gift? Do you fancy a game then, sir?
I will kind of linger for a second and like let the ladies get a head start.
He goes to the bar and goes to refill his drink.
That is when I'll just glide my hand over it, just very quickly.
Yes? Is there anything else? Your friends have left. Why are you still here? You hear the subtle click as the mechanism slides into place.
Yes.
And the room glows with the blue of eerie electroplasm as it blows up the chessboard, shrapnel going flying into your back, covering the room. A blue glow envelops the entire atrium as he is struck by this blast and goes down headfirst into the ground. Does that break you?
Yes!
I want to send the boys to grab Thrill.
Velvet sees that things are not going well, and she is just going to hopefully make herself in line enough and attune so that she can basically reach into the ghost field, or really reach into the atmosphere and pull lightning into her hand.
So you guys all see as a bolt of lightning comes from seemingly nowhere into Velvet, and she manages to deflect it from going back into herself to the ground, but she is still scorched.
And he's gonna mainly focus suppressing fire around Thrill, and if he sees Ash.
If shit goes to hell, you unleash hell and get us the hell out of there. I don't know what you have to do to get us out.
She says, "This looks like shit's going down. I haven't had this much fun in a very, very, very long time." And she runs up to the first three guards and she rips them in half. Guys, Velvet's like, "This way." Knowing where Miss was, you guys jump off of the street into the boats, Miss ready, and you speed away to the blue coat tall boys chasing after you.
He is still buried in Knight's chest. He tugs on his arm and he just says, "I want to go home."
Can Enid knock on Velvet's door, though?
No answer.
This place?
Yeah.
Oh, it's warded.
So,
Radiant?
So ghosts and demons can't get in. Oh,
Nope.
okay.
Correct.
Ghosts can't. But I
God
can.
damn it.
Down here in the underbelly of polite society, you do what you Your crimes will set you free. Two brothers with a thirst for revenge, they now roll their dice. Amongst their ranks, a killer and a whisper and a spy, and two lovers reunited, far from their once noble homes. They're all running up that ladder. That's how the story goes. All through the night they scrap and fight, blood boiling and blood spilt. They pull the strings, cut heads off kings in this gang that they built. Fight with shadows, hearts all pound. Oh, what they want is what they get. Once they got their sights set, they never quit. It's the rise of the conduit. It's the rise of the conduit.
What was that?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rise of
Oh,
the
that
Conduit,
time.
our
What timing?
Blades in the Dark actual play. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. We're going to get started. Stormbeard is running a few minutes late, but is going to be joining us, so you will have your daily dose of Warden coming up. Actually, it looks like he's coming on now, so we'll be able to swap him
Just
in.
got here.
Perfect
timing.
Yes.
Um,
My apologies.
It's all good. He just had a very
Sleep
long work
writing.
day, so let me adjust, and then we'll get our fearless leader in. Yeah, and here we go. So you all had a very interesting night, and just right where we left off, Mari is now in your hideout yet again. So we transition, and you guys tell me what you want to do as she saunters up to you very cockily.
Hands on pistols. Though he knows it's not going to do much after watching 3 people get eviscerated.
Well, don't all greet me at once.
Violet's not in the room.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
What happens to bring you here, Mari?
Well, I think that I did you all a big favor yesterday. Don't you think so?
So that was you. That creature.
Creature? I'm offended, darling. Creature? I'm the same as I've always been. The same lips, the same tongue.
Easy, Frank.
Or not. Continue.
I'm sorry, do we have past histories with this person?
I see Mari on the regular.
You could say that, maybe.
We have become quite the item at the Vale.
Oh, you're all into some freaky deaky shit, I understand. Continue.
Well, I was not aware until very recently Mari's true intentions. When she approached me to secure relics from the Lost Sector. Is that what it's called? Lost Sector?
The Lost District.
District.
Lost District. Sorry. Same thing. When she approached me to require artifacts from the Lost District, I just thought she was into some esoteric occult stuff like we all are. I was not aware that Mari had ulterior motives.
Ulterior motives? Again, you wound me, Victor. I have been straightforward with all of you. And I just saved your lives. No. Yes.
Does Warden know that Enid and anyone else has been like canoodling with Mari? I don't remember.
think Enid has kept that mostly on the down low. Correct me if I am wrong, Hannah, but I believe Enid has not said very much about her relationship
She tried
with Mari.
to. Yeah, not about the relationship, but she tried to warn you.
That is true. That is true.
But also, you have not talked about the extent to which you've been bargaining with her as well. Okay.
What, Mari? As far as I know, you've only had dealings with me. And how did you get in here?
Oh, I can go wherever I want. Well, almost anywhere.
So it's not warded.
Well, it's Ghostie's boss. Working on the other part.
Enid or Eden or one of them did a very good job warding this against ghosts. Why do you think Mr. Lord Bowmore never bothered to visit you here at the hideout? He couldn't. But I have visited a great many times because I am not a ghost or a specter. I am something much older.
Here I've had to use the damn door.
Well, I just like the dramatic entrance. Is it working?
Very much so. You saved our lives, and I'm assuming you want something for it?
Yes. I just want you all to help me, that's all. You'll make plenty of money, and I'll get what I want.
The artifacts.
Yes, the artifacts. And I could always use a few more happy recruits at the Circle of Flame.
And what does the Circle of Flame do?
Oh, nothing too sinister, nothing more sinister than anyone else in Duskfall anyway. The standard gathering power and influence to make sure that we're securing our position in the city. You know, for the ones who can, their ancestors, and me, well, for me. I like it.
And forgive me. Hey, Bad Dice Club, thanks for the raid.
Thank you.
For the raid.
Correct me if I'm wrong, fill me in, whatever you'd like to do. What is the stance of your kind with the unseen?
You mean the Unseen, the Star, and the Towers organization?
Sorry, no, the ghosts. I'm sorry, I'm a little reconciled. That's too many gangs.
Yeah.
Your
Oh, I have no qualms with them, and I don't really think they have qualms with me. I don't traffic in spirits.
Nightlings and
What do you traffic in besides artifacts?
Favors mostly.
I saw that, Momo.
The ultimate currency.
I tend to agree. I do like a favor or two.
Enid, you know a bit about favors, don't you?
I mean, I'm aware of them. Yep. I mean, I've done them before.
Enid, this is why I need the other one. You have no stomach for manipulation.
Okay. She can come out.
Well,
I just need a minute. I just need a minute in privacy.
well, you look a little worse for wear. Are you sure you can handle it right now?
I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. So, all I need from you, you come to my next meeting with the artifacts that you're going to happily bring from the edge of the Lost District after I have the Silver Nails pluck them out for me. That sounds good, yes? And you can keep running your wonderful contraband in the meantime, and otherwise I'll leave you alone. Other than our dates, Victor. You know I have to see you every week.
I wouldn't miss him for the world.
Oh, I know you wouldn't. That's what I like about you so much. Just make sure you don't spend another few months in Ironhook. That would really make me sad.
I don't plan on it.
Good.
And our deal still stands?
Yes. I'll tell you all about it next time.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I suppose I should be off. I'm sure you all have some trauma to process. You know, after a few thousand years, it doesn't bother me as much, but humans are so delicate sometimes. Right, Thrill?
Oh, called out.
I'm not mentally stable enough to respond.
She walks towards whose room right now?
Alka or Velvet?
Velvet's.
No, no.
Okay.
No. Is she? Is
Yeah,
she really?
she's walking towards Velvet's room.
No, she's not. That's enough to spur me to say something. Miss, don't go in that room.
Oh. You don't want me to see her right now?
No.
No. And
No.
she looks at you very menacingly.
Okay, good fuck. No. I'm her doctor, and she shouldn't be visited right now.
She did just get struck by lightning. Give her some time.
I actually need one or both of you to roll.
Sways?
To me,
I'm
it
good at
sounds
swaying.
most like sway. I assume you guys
Or
would
command.
agree. Or
can
command if you're
sway.
trying to intimidate her, which maybe Thrill is trying to do, but up to you.
How much stress is it to assist?
One.
Two?
More than
One,
you have.
two.
I was about to say,
Never
never
mind.
mind.
More than you have.
Oh,
You just
that's
hear the
not-
click of a
Don't-
musket.
Don't fail, y'all. Jesus. Don't get trauma trying to fucking.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. I got this. I got no stress. I'm not
Oh,
stressed
boy.
at all.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
why do
that's
you have
true, yeah,
4
no.
dice right now? That's fine.
Because I have good sway, bitch.
But you have
It should be
3 pips.
3. I don't know why it was
Should
4.
be.
You shouldn't
Aren't,
have-
aren't,
you
aren't your
shouldn't have 4
hands
pips.
still jacked up?
You shouldn't have
I
4
don't-
pips in anything.
I shouldn't have 4. I don't have 4 pips in sway.
Why did it do that? Let me try this again.
Oh, maybe because we're on home turf?
Oh.
Oh, is that what it is?
Because
Let's
I
see.
have 3 pips in sway. So if that's
Yeah,
the case,
I
then
see
I
that.
do have 4.
No, it's hang on, let me go to your
I do have that many pips in sway. Oh, 3.
You do have. You do.
You might have a
3, and
thing. You might have a thing.
I think we have a crew thing.
Look at
for-
our venue.
at your venue.
Plus
Yeah,
1
it should
dice
be
to
3.
consort and sway on site.
So I
There you
will
go.
just have you roll that one more time.
Boo.
Boo, my success!
What?
We
I
what do
got
you
a
lost.
think-
6 in that roll.
What do you guys think is fair? Should I count the success because I had an extra die? I don't know. I don't feel strongly about this.
It was the 3rd die that I rolled that had a 6. It shows
Okay,
you in what order I rolled them.
I saw that also, so I will let it go.
Okay.
Mari will look and say, "Very well. There's many exits for me in this lovely hideout you have. And instead, she turns and walks towards Falca's room. And you hear her walking towards up the hallway and then the flutter of the wind. And she is gone.
He kind of deflates a little bit after she's gone. Like okay, back to
Well-
being sad.
Boss, I don't know what's going on, but it looks like you just took a devil's bargain.
I think we all did, Knight.
A ball emoji.
I think we all did at the end of the day.
If I drank, I'd be drinking right now.
Way ahead of you. And he pulls up a glass of scotch or whiskey, whatever, behind the bar, and he just
You got whatever you want behind the bar.
takes a sip.
Yeah, we do.
We're fucking loaded.
We got money. For now. As fun as this is, I think I'm going to go check on Velvet.
We have to talk when you're done. But check
About-
on her.
Wait, do I want to know? I don't want to know, actually. He walks off. He's going to her room. Well, I mean, he's going to his room to get what he needs, and then he, like, takes his bag into her room. He will
Okay.
give a gentle knock, even though he probably assumes she's not going to answer.
You have to say, do you answer when you hear a knock at the door, Velvet?
She doesn't. You don't hear anything. No response, but the door is not locked.
Okay. He will kind of, after a few seconds, just... I'm going to come in anyway. and very, gently open the door. Make his way in.
When you open the door, it is dim in here. There are no candles lit, and you don't immediately see her. She's not on the bed. She's not on the floor. She's not sitting at her vanity. But when you walk in a little bit further, you can see she's kind of like curled up on the floor on the other side of the bed in the corner.
That makes me sad.
It should.
That hurts. He probably... Like, yeah, he glances around the room. He sets his bag on the bed. And, he stays there. He doesn't approach. He hasn't dealt with someone this horribly, like, damaged yet, but at least from his time when he was studying kind of the effects of, what happens to people when they experience something like this, he knows that she is probably very scared. She is going to be like a frightened animal almost. So he doesn't make any moves towards her. He stays by her bed, standing. And he will just gently call out, Velvet, I know you're hurt. And I can either look at you on the floor, wherever you're more comfortable, but it'd be better if you were on the bed. Can I help move you?
She will stir a little bit and start trying to sit up. But it's very like rigid, stiff movement. You can see her hair is all like singed and broken and messed up. Her clothes are tattered. She's wearing the same clothes she was wearing last night. And she is burnt.
But she doesn't say anything.
She just kind of looks at you and says, whatever you need to do to fix this. Fix me.
I will. It's okay. We're gonna try and not move you too much. I imagine you're fairly burned all over. Yes?
She just nods.
Okay. Then he will...
She's still on the floor. She's like sitting
Okay.
up now, though.
I'm going to come over there and I'm gonna help you up. Try and limit your movement, okay?
Okay.
Okay. If I touch you somewhere and you're burnt, you tell me, alright?
She just nods.
He will approach very carefully. And crouch down a little bit so he can see where most of the burns are, so he can help her up without touching them. It may just be like, he can't really hoist her because that's a lot of movement, so it's a very awkward but gentle, like, all right, gonna get half of you up, then the other half.
Yeah. A lot of what you can see is like where the clothing is tattered is her arms.
Okay.
And some like on her face, like her jawline area and her neck.
What around like her midsection with that? Because that's
There's
good
a bit.
place
There's
to hoist.
that's not as bad as other parts of her.
All right. And her
Seems to mostly be like limb oriented.
Okay. Well, I can't grab you by the arms, so
Yeah.
I'll kind of put a hand at like the small of her back, and then if you want to just carefully take my hand, I'll do most of the lifting for you, but I want you to move in a way that's comfortable.
Yeah, she cooperates with you to get up onto the bed.
Okay. And he will come.
Everything is very stiff, almost
yeah.
doll-like movement.
Yeah. He'll prop up all of her pillows.
She has a lot of them.
Oh yeah. Oh, I bet. Prop them all up behind her and then just gently like scoot her back a bit. Okay. So, he's kind of looking her over very carefully, seeing how bad these burns are. What degree are they?
That's a frank question.
Right.
They're
I would
about
imagine
second degree burns.
Yeah.
They're
On her face and-
recoverable.
Okay.
And as you pointed out to us off camera, skin grafts have been around for a long time.
I did research for this chat. 1804 for successful. I'm ready. Okay. I did my doctor's research. Only a little bit, but after he looks her over, seeing that most of the burns are like on her face and on her arms, her upper half mostly, and her hair. He will.
Yeah, it's not. You can't recover it. You can tell just by looking at it. There's no fixing it, really.
Right. I think after examining, he will go over to his bag, open it up, pull out all of his instruments, and go for scissors first. I'll hold them up. I think the first thing we should do is... A lot of this is just going to get in the way. I don't think it's very salvageable. I'll cut it as far as the least amount as I can to keep it as long as possible for you. Yes?
She just nods.
I'm not exactly a hairstylist, but I won't totally butcher your hair, I promise.
Well, it will grow back.
It's just hair. It'll come back. And it will be quite charming, short, I'm sure. And he will just kind of start to snip away the fried hair.
This is the part where she starts, like, crying.
Oh, sweet
Yeah.
thing. It's probably a lot of, like, very quiet but soothing. It's okay. You just said it was just hair. It'll grow back. Arguably more healthy than before. It'll be long and pretty just like it was before. And besides, your curls will curl up much tighter now. It's quite charming. And like after he's done, he'll kind of like bounce the curls a little bit. Like, you know, the hairstylist does some. He's like, look, it's gorgeous just like this. He won't show her yet because he wants to do some work on her face before
Yeah, you
he
can-
hands her a mirror.
You can tell by how she's acting because she has mirrors in her room. Like she's not trying to look at any of them. You can tell she's already seen herself, and that's probably why she hasn't left her room at all.
Oh, baby. This will be the most painful part, but I'm going to start wrapping you now. We're going to need to keep the skin hydrated so it can heal. The body's a wonderful thing. It's going to do a lot of this work itself, but it will take a bit of time. And all we need to do is switch out your bandages often, apply your salves often, and it'll do the rest for the most part.
Thrill?
Yes. He'll lean down to get close to her.
I need parchment and a pen. I need you to take a message.
Okay. And he probably has some in for like medical notes. He will pull some out. Do you want me to write it for you? Or would you like to?
It has to be in my hand.
Okay.
And
he's gonna work on your back.
Yeah.
While you do that probably, so
Yeah.
he can get
What-
work done while you write.
Once you get her what she needs, she writes a not a very long letter, but it's not a quick note either. And folds it up and just starts giving, like, she's like almost like the tears have subsided at this point, and she just starts giving you instructions. She just says, okay, I need you to seal it. My seal is in the left drawer on my vanity, and I need you to bring a white rose.
Okay. He'll go to the left drawer and he will pull out her seal. He will seal it. And you said a white rose?
Yes.
Am I taking this to
Monty.
I can do that.
Otherwise, he will probably tear the place down looking for me. So
I can.
Don't let him come here. I don't want him to see me like this.
I won't let him come here. I'll explain. And he'll understand. He's a good
Don't let
husband.
anyone see me like this.
No one will. No one's going to come in this room. Not at all. You can lock the door after I leave, when I go to take this to him. And when I'm back, I'll knock on the door and I'll let you know. I'll let you know it's me, so you can unlock it, okay? And once you're well enough that you can walk, we can figure out a solution to perhaps cover your face while it heals.
I could probably help you with that, but I might have something. Actually, I do.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to get it for you?
Yes. And she will instruct you on, she lets you open up her wardrobe. You find inside the wardrobe a myriad of clothing, including a little shelf at the top with some boxes. She tells you to pull out a very specific box. And you find inside a full face mask, but you also find a veil in there, and she tells you to get the veil. You also see in the bottom of the wardrobe there is a little shrine.
Interesting. He will look at it, but like also is trying to be very respectful and do what she has asked him. So he He closes it pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
not any kind of iconography you've ever seen in Equidos. Not in
Okay.
Duskfall.
Him. Noted. He will bring the veil over. I would recommend not putting it on right now,
She nods.
but the next time we go out, that'll give you, I would say, let's wait a good day before you start moving around.
Okay.
Stay in bed. Drink lots of water. I'll make sure someone comes by while I'm not here. Well, actually, I should just go get you probably a pitcher's worth, so no one has to come in here.
That would be preferable.
Let me go do that. I'll take your letter, and I should be back within a few hours.
Okay.
All right. And he hesitates for a second, just like at her bedside. And he does that thing that I love. Where you brush the hair out, because she's got kind of like the middle part here in this art, so that's what I'm picturing. He kind of brushes it out of her face, presses down on the bandages one more time, very lightly, just to make sure they're there. And he kisses the top of her head before he leaves.
Sweet.
And then he will take the letter and he will go.
Okay.
And I bring her, of course, plenty of fluids so she can stay hydrated and so she doesn't have to leave her room. And as soon as I get out, before I leave, I would make it known that no one's to go in that room. She should not be bothered.
What are you all, the rest of you, talking about while Thrill is attending to Velvet?
Am I speaking to Enid or Eden?
Enid still, I believe.
Enid
Unless,
still.
yeah.
What did you offer her, Enid?
What makes you think that, boss?
She looked directly at you.
I might need to be other me for a bit.
Is that safe?
Debatable. I can manage it though. I just need to rest up and channel it, and it'll be fine. I
Is
can
this
deal
something that you want to do?
No, but I have to do it, so it doesn't matter, I guess. But I can deal with it. I'll think it was worth it. Otherwise, I don't think we wouldn't make it out, I don't think.
If you think it's worth it and it's important, okay. Just try to be safe. We're already in hot water right now. Try not to draw too much attention.
Try telling that to Eden. But,
I will.
okay.
Enid,
Yeah, night.
what you did pull us out of a very difficult situation. And if we must deal with this Eden individual, I too agree with your decision.
Actually, night. If, Eden can be a lot, so if you could maybe keep an eye out. Maybe just make sure she doesn't try anything. I'd appreciate it.
Interesting. I do have some plans that I need to get through, and I might have a friendly face that might want to be introduced to such a person.
Should I ask more about that, or I'll trust you on that. All right.
Trust me, I know a lot of scary people. I don't think Eden is as terrifying as the one I might introduce them to.
I don't know if that makes me feel better, or... It sounds like a plan. All right. better than what I got.
Thank you, Enid.
Thanks, Knight. I might be in the graveyard for a while. Just need some time.
Well, we are wanted once again, so keep that in mind.
Oh no, but
Keep disguises up, keep your hood up. Don't draw attention to yourself.
okay.
As much as Eden might like to see some attention drawn to her, do what you can.
All right, boss. What are you gonna do about?
And
Mari?
also, make sure you finish the damn wards for demons too.
There's a lot going on.
That would be helpful. Yes, she was
get-
terrifying. I don't ever want to meet her in this facility again.
I know, Eden.
Thrill's gonna
I-
let me into the alchemy shop, but he's busy with the apothecary.
understand.
Okay.
Hey, I understand. I've put a
Alright.
lot of work on your plate recently. Plus inner wheeling and dealing of the conduit. It's a lot to do. I understand.
I guess we gotta work through our inner demons, am I right?
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
But when you get a chance, let's focus on our house first, where we eat and we sleep, and then we can sprawl out.
I guess I gotta figure out how to do the. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Alright,
And let me know if you need anything.
I will. I will.
Knight turns to Warden with his glass of water. Missing a few pieces, eh? And he puts up a toast. You know
A few
someone's
pieces.
Well, I mean, someone's gonna have to go down for what the fuck we just did.
Oh, that, yes. I've been thinking about that. I mean, look, the Craiggumz tried to drop anvils on my boat and steal our shipment. And if this doesn't have the Craiggumz MO written all over it, sure, people might have seen us, but honestly, a few coin passed around to bluecoats, they'll see anyone. There's disguise kits out there. You grease the right palms, you can make anything happen in this city.
It's a lot easier than putting a bullet in their head.
And cleaner, too.
But is it as much fun? Do you need me on this job?
No, this is going to be purely... I mean, you're welcome to join us, but it's going to be purely social.
Oh. I'll pass if you don't mind, boss. I'm not good at being the face of the Conduit, if that makes any sense.
That's quite all right. Your aim is quite enough.
Appreciate that.
This was like, now that I think about it, this was your first big job with us, was it not? Besides getting the supply home.
All I'm learning is that every time that I go on a job with you people, I end up having to shoot someone. So,
Well, that is your specialty.
and that's why I'm enjoying it so much.
I'm glad to hear it. Is Thrill all right? He looks quite shaken, understandably, of course.
No. When I thought he died, it was during a bombing attack, and then he put himself in the middle of yet another bomb. I would assume that triggered something, some type of PTSD of sorts. He is going through some issues.
I
And
understand.
this is coming from me, but I would appreciate it if you did give him some time.
I think we could all use a little time after what happened. Lay low for a bit. Deal from the shadows. I won't have him blowing up any more ghosts in the near future.
Apparently, it might be an upgrade to demons if we keep going down this track.
I'm not ready for that.
What was that, Enid?
No, nothing. No, on the demons. Just thinking
Yep.
about it. Oh boy.
What? Now my interest is piqued. Is that... Did you just... Do you enjoy... You know what? I'm just gonna leave it alone.
You can say your question. This is an open floor.
How is it? And he just sits back a bit.
Puts a hand on your shoulder. Knight, it's fantastic, my friend.
Does she turn into that thing?
No,
That
no.
is all-
Oh, God, no, no.
Oh. I'm sorry. My assumption was you bathe in the blood of your enemies while you just...
That was the first time I've ever
fucking
seen
each
that
other.
happen before. No. Oh, God. I mean, sometimes you do a little drugs or, get a little weird,
A
but...
little biting. You do a little biting.
Sure,
maybe?
but I've never been force-fed into her chest before.
Well, that's good.
Unwillingly, of course. Unwillingly.
He clinks his glass to yours.
Oh, Enid, I'm so sorry. I forgot you were there.
Apologies.
Just, you take the lead, boss. I'm trying to forget details myself, so you describe all you want. I'm just gonna not. Trying to forget a lot right now.
It's a very, very disturbing day yesterday, but
Yeah.
I think to answer your question, I think Thrill will be all right. A little change of pace, possibly.
Change is good. Can be good. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yes.
What about Velvet, though?
What are the odds? Lightning just striking someone randomly in the middle of the street like that.
Is it?
I don't think it was random. I think I took the words right out of Enid's mouth.
You're right, boss. It wasn't random.
It's almost like she was trying to channel it. Well, I wasn't next to her. I was across the street, and she...
I don't know.
That wasn't natural lightning.
No, I don't know how she learned how to do that. That's the scary part. I don't know how she learned how to do that. I need to know how.
Well-
So you can end up like that.
No, well, I mean, I'm curious, but I just didn't know she was learning that. That was all. I got questions. That's all.
That's something you can just learn.
You can just learn to pull lightning out of the sky.
No, it's not like you just yank it out of yourself or whatever. You got. I think I know who to ask. I didn't know she had that kind of power. That's all.
Yes, you all seem to have interesting secrets. But what I
Well-
learned yesterday was I'm glad I'm on your side.
And we are glad to have you. But I think it... As much as we all have questions about that, I think it's best to let her rest.
I think I know who to ask anyway. But
Are you leaving tonight, Enid?
I need to
Remember what I
leave.
said. Remember what I said.
I know. I'll be careful.
And make sure to get Eden to catch up with me sometime.
Somehow I think she'll enjoy it, and that's kind of more terrifying to me. But I will. I
Can
promise.
can she hear us? Does she know? Like, can she hear us talking about her right now?
Maybe bits and pieces. I don't know what she knows or doesn't know.
Correct. I would say that's accurate.
Well, if she does need help, or Eden, if you need help, this is weird. Let us know. Is that?
I'm sure deep down she says, "Fuck you," but we'll never know.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
Right. Well, we'll need us to see him again soon enough, so I'm gonna head
I
out.
guess I should leave as well. I'll be back for Thrill after he's finished with Velvet, I guess.
Sounds good. I'm going to start making the preparations for the frame job. You two have a good night.
No,
You too,
boss.
boss. Hey, boss.
Anyone else doing anything? What are your
we're all
all
leaving,
plans?
right?
Yeah, everyone's going their separate ways. Yes.
I think everyone's like, Velvet is resting. Well, she should be.
Uh,
Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you pointing at me?
I'm going to deliver a letter to Monty.
Actually, let's take a moment. I want to thank Momobee for amazing new art of both Thrill and Velvet.
Look at that!
Velvet, isn't she beautiful?
She
Oh my God.
is.
Oh my God.
New
she's
hair,
so
who
beautiful.
dis?
New hair.
Look at her and cute little Bob. Her and cute little Bob. So cute.
We love
She's
a
so-
Bob.
She's so pretty.
Look at my man.
Oh,
Majestic.
I changed my
looking-
outfit. You know, I gotta.
He's looking some kind of way now.
I
With a-
can't.
with a
I
slick,
can't.
back.
Can't play around anymore.
Sure.
You know, I'm not a little kid.
I'm sure.
You look like
Like your damn daddy.
you look like Cal Kestis from the new Star Wars games.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, love that.
Shameless
Cal.
reference.
Great.
Oh my God.
We can
Yeah, a little-
start
little bit.
with. I guess I'll just go around the horn. Let's start with Thrill. Thrill, what are you doing?
I need to go deliver this letter to Monty.
Outstanding.
I would have, of course, probably stopped at some vendor and picked up a white rose, like Velvet instructed.
Are you doing this by yourself?
You wanna guide me?
Going for anybody.
He said he was waiting.
I sent you on an errand, not anybody
I
else.
have a work to do, Nine. I can do it myself. He would tell you when he'd be back, though, so he could talk to you after.
All right.
You know, if you feel so inclined to wait up for me.
Frank, I sent you the letter.
Just
Excellent. I will.
So shared it with Momo. I can read it out loud when the time comes, but I just wanted you to have it.
We'll have you read it when the time comes. Thank you for sending it.
Just take your time. All right.
I'll be okay. He looks at you very seriously, but in a way that says, I feel like only he probably would notice. He is not.
Mhm.
He's
Then
not.
so
Okay.
he'll grab as you walk away. He'll grab your hand and say, "Hey, no more heroics. All right."
Oh, please. Not a hero. Stop that. He immediately is like, ugh.
He called me a hero.
It's just
He-
complete
he walks
bombastic
out,
side
rush-
eye when you say that.
I'm not a hero. And then he he pushes off and goes out. It's more of a it's not an angry push off. It's like a stop it. But then on the way to Monty's, he's just like, oh my God. That was nice.
You arrive at Dunridge and Sons. You have been here before when you got fitted. You go to the front, ask for him. the lady at the front informs you that he is in his office, and you can head back.
Okay.
Oops, why can I... Where... There we go. Oh. May I help you?
Monty? Yes? Of course it's you. I saw you at your wedding. I have a letter, sir, from Velvet.
What is the reason that Velvet is not bringing me this letter herself?
Well, I'm sure she'd like me to say that it was under her instruction. But I would like to say that it's more under my instruction. As her doctor, she should not be moving anywhere right now.
Monty looks very serious and then kind of angry for a second, catches himself, and then says, "I'm sorry, I don't believe I heard you correctly."
Oh, you did? Him? No, he looks very serious. Not upset or angry or anything, just very serious. He hands over the letter and the white rose. No, I didn't misspeak. She's going to be in bed for a few days. But she is safe.
He holds out his hand silently.
He will hand it over. Or both of them.
Mandy, would you like to read what it says as Monty rips it open and reads?
Yes. My darling husband, you can trust Thrill in what he says. I'm sorry I cannot be the one to deliver this message, but it is for the best that I rest and lie low for a while. Something happened that has left me, and then there's like some smudged ink, indisposed. I will have to stay at the hideout a while. Please do not come looking for me, as I would hate for you to see me like this. I will send you letters when I can and explain more soon. For now, I am tired. I love you, Monty. I will miss you every moment we are apart. I promise to write color rose as soon as possible. Love always, Jimena.
So sweet. He just
He
stands there while he reads
sighs. He puts the letter down and sits down in the chair and just looks off. Then he looks up at you, Thrill. What happens?
He sighs for a moment. I wish I could exactly say, but I was there. Though I don't remember much. We were in a bad spot, and Velvet got... And he's not going to expand, he's only going to say this, I think. She got badly burned.
Shakes his head, closes his eyes, swallows hard. Why is it that death follows you all everywhere?
I wouldn't say it's just us. Death follows everyone. No one's exempt from it. Not even... No one. He stops.
Thrill, right?
Yes. So,
What's your real name, Thrill?
honestly, he doesn't... He hesitates only for a moment, but his reasoning here is, this is Velvet's husband. I don't know if I trust him, but I don't care if he knows. I think it's more along those lines. Like, what's he gonna do with my name? He will... So, yeah, he'll hesitate for a moment and sigh. Vanaday.
Vanaday. Look around, Themandii. It's not much. It's not even an honest living. But it's a mostly simple life. Don't you want that for yourself someday? For your loved ones? A simple life. A good life. Where no one is totally safe in this God's forsaken city. But if you're careful, you plan long enough, you stay out of trouble in the right ways. He looks at his books, looks at the lights. It's a life, you know? Maybe you find someone that you love.
Him sighing. You know, I don't disagree. I did have that once. And yet, even when you have all those things, they can be easily taken away. No one is truly safe. Not in a city like this, no matter how powerful you are. Even yourself, sir.
Well, I would appreciate, Themandii, if you would keep my wife a little bit safer in the future. I don't want the next time you see me to have to report that she's dead. I'd like to keep getting white roses for many years. I would certainly take that over a black one.
No one's ever died on my table, sir, and it won't happen anytime soon. It certainly won't be velvet.
Tell her I love her too, and I'll be here for whenever she wants to see me again.
She'll heal. She'll be alright. She needs time. But there's a lot I'm not good at, but taking care of people is the one thing I am the best at. And he'll kind of then like, oh, that wasn't a humble brag at all. Realize that he just said that about himself and like turn his head like, okay, boy. At himself.
You're the physiker, aren't you?
Yes.
You should focus on putting people back together again, not taking them apart.
Yeah, I'm like, you sound like my dad. Wait, honestly, he probably just groans a little bit. You sound a lot like my old man right now.
Maybe you should listen to him more often, too.
Perhaps. I'll let her know. Is there anything you'd like me to deliver to her in turn?
Just keep her safe, Themandii. Thrill. Just keep her safe.
That I can do.
Since she doesn't seem content to be a well-kept mob wife, hopefully she can be a mob queen above the rough and tumble of the streets of Char Hollow.
You wouldn't have her any other way. I know that.
I would have her whatever way she would let me have her.
She has that effect on people, doesn't she?
He kind of
sitting there
raises an
awkwardly.
eyebrow at that, but then doesn't say anything.
I've said too much!
Yes,
I need to
she
leave.
does.
Him. Okay, this is awkward. I should probably stop talking to her husband like this. Well, good day, sir. The next time you see me, it will be with good news, or not at all, and you'll see Velvet instead.
That would be wonderful.
Perfect.
Good day, sir.
I give a nod, and then he will go. Yay!
That mother don't miss.
No, he
In
does
the heat
not.
of battle, he don't miss.
No, he does
Damn,
not.
huh?
We go next to Warden. What would you like to do?
Is this downtime or free time or?
All of the above.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to put on a disguise using my subterfuge supplies
Okay.
and take my fine cover identity if anyone asks. And I'm going to go see my friend Jared.
Okay. What are you going to talk to Jaren about? But let me go to Blue Coat Hideout.
So I'm going to, with my disguise, I'm going to go into the Blue Coat precinct, I guess it would be.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go to the front desk. Oh, hello. I'm looking to speak to an archivist. I'm looking to pull a death certificate for my wife. I heard Officer Jaren is... I've heard good things about Officer Jaren. Is he available?
Yes. Your name, sir?
Alabaster Swan.
Yes, Mr. Swan. Jaren, our archivist, is in. You'll find his office in the back. Just let him know
he is the archivist that handles death certificates and that kind of like.
Oh, Jaren handles most of our paperwork for, well, everything old. He's just so good at it.
So I've heard in the various dealings and wheelings of the city pub over a good pint.
Yes, certainly, sure.
I will think. And your name, officer?
Christine.
Officer Christine, thank you and good day.
Yes,
I don't
good
mean
sir.
to trouble. I'm sorry. I know, but I've lost my dear wife, and I want to make sure that the spirit wardens were careful with her body. I hope you understand.
That's a bit of an unusual request, sir. Is there a reason that you have to doubt that the spirit wardens would not be careful with your wife?
We've lived a very humble life, and when she passed, they came knocking almost immediately.
Yes, that's how they usually do things.
I just want to make sure the paperwork was handled and have it all put to rest.
Of course. You know, if you want to ask the spirit wardens about how they do everything, that there's a lecture that goes on each month by one of the spirit wardens who talks to aspiring, ambitious students. If you'd want to see them sometime, I'm sure you could ask more about their work.
Oh, not... These old bones could not sit in a lecture hall for more than 10, 20 minutes, but maybe I'll let my son know. He is very interested in how it works.
Yes, I'm sure you've raised a fine young man.
Oh, he's quite the thrill, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Yes. Officer Jaren is back there. Try not to take too much of his time. He's very busy, but if you give him all the information, I'm sure he can help you out with all of your queries.
Officer Christine, you've been a pleasure, and you've made an old man. You've made an old man very happy after such a troublesome week. Have a good day, young lady.
You're too kind. Not that young. But yes, you can go back now.
And he'll go back to Jaren's office. Hello, you must be Officer Jaren. Archivist Jaren, I propose.
Because he is familiar with you, let me have you roll for how disguise
I don't even
you.
need to.
Okay.
I'm just fucking with him. I
are
wanted to
you?
fuck with him. Yeah.
Okay, so he sees you like, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, thank God. I just had to schmooze up Officer Christine to throw any scent off my trail. You know how it is.
Yeah, that might be a wise move. What the hell did you do now?
Oh, you trust me, Jaren, you don't want the details. I would spare you the headache and the night of drinking.
You know, I think I know most of the details because
I'm sure you do.
most of the entire precinct was out cleaning up the mess for the entire night. They're still out there, for God's sakes.
Oh, yes. It was quite messy. I heard the Craiggumz did it.
The Craiggumz.
I mean, it fits their MO out in public, in the view of the common populace. Does it not?
Certainly from that angle, but there was no evidence anything was stolen, and they haven't done a whole lot with explosives. Granted, I suppose there were a few times, but also they generally don't rip people in half.
I have no idea what could have caused that.
He looks at you skeptically.
Do you think that my shipping and receiving business has a way to rip people in half?
Could you just roll a sway for all of this? This is basically covering how much you are persuading him of the story and how
Sure.
effective. Yeah.
Oh.
I suppose not. I don't think I've ever remembered you ripping people in half.
Yeah, that seems like not our MO at all.
No. Though
But you know what is our MO, Jared? And I am going to...
Drugs.
No. You don't bring drugs into a blue coat precinct.
We would never.
Let's just see here, 1 second. I'm going to slide under Alabaster's cloak. I pull out a bag of 3 coin. And I say, This is more of our MO.
he'll basically take. It's basically like a.
It's
a
like
bag,
it's like a
essentially.
drawstring bag of
Yeah.
money. It was
Yeah.
on Warden's chest to make him look thicker as
Yeah.
an old man. That's yeah.
Say, you know, Mr. Swan, I think that I might have your paperwork in the back. Why don't you give me a moment and I'll go retrieve that for you?
Oh yes, Archivist, I greatly appreciate it.
He will grab it and disappear into his archive room and emerge back with some papers that essentially are lorem ipsum papers and hands them to you back. And then he takes his stamp from his desk, just here you go. I don't believe that you should be having any more trouble from me. I'll make sure as much as in my power to ensure that there are no issues with your family. However, there are other agencies that need to do their due diligence.
That is all I ask of you, Archivist. Good day to you.
Good day to you too, Mr. Swan. Outstanding.
That was too good. That was too good, brother.
was really
Smooth
good.
operator.
That was Mr. Swan. Please. Mr. Swan, please.
Mandy, are you there? If not, I will come back to you. All right, we will come back. Hannah, what would Enid like to do?
Very discreetly make her way to the graveyard.
Excellent. Why can I not find it? There it is.
Right. Is
Any of the Dimmer sisters there?
Would you like to meet them?
Yeah.
Or would you rather be alone?
Oh. Oh no.
It's your choice.
I don't like how you put the choice. We're in good terms with the Dimmer sisters. I could have the Dimmer
We
sisters
are.
there.
We're
I-
both of them. You would want to meet with both the Rosalind and also Sarah.
Yeah.
So I will caveat: the gang is on good relations. You are mixed with them right now, but it's not like they're going to attack you. But you've made things awkward recently, you might say. Sarah, yes, Enid? May I help you?
Hi, Sarah. I know we're not on the best of terms right now. But I need to know something about Velvet.
About Velvet? What about Velvet?
Did you teach her something? Did you teach her an ability? You or Rosalind?
Mandy, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was how you learned, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to Rosalind.
Sarah looks to Rosalind, and Rosalind back. Like, did something happen?
Why did you teach her that?
Why not? She asked.
If it's already dangerous, and you taught her something even more dangerous.
With the proper training, it's not dangerous. We weren't done training her yet.
What are you intending? With Velvet?
Nothing.
You're just teaching her out of the kindness of your heart, is that it?
The Conduit are our friends. Yes, Enid, what is the meaning of this? Why are you angry at us? We've taught you many things more dangerous than this.
Fine. You have. And I know sometimes I've let you down. But
Sometimes, huh?
a lot. Alright, a lot. But it's different with Velvet.
Different. Why, exactly?
Velvet's my friend, but she's powerful. And you're teaching her something that might be... It worries me, that's all.
And I suppose we should teach you, little witch, instead, yes? Is that where this is going?
I know my place. I'm not power hungry. I just want to do what's right.
Sarah laughs at that. Enid, you have thrown not caution nest to the wind. I would say you've burned and buried caution months ago. Maybe you aren't power hungry. We'll call it power hungry adjacent. That or reckless. I don't know which one anymore. You do us a great service, and we are friends. Thank you, C plus Constant, for the raid.
Hey, thanks for the raid.
Thank you for the
Appreciate
raid.
you guys.
Thank you. We are doing some Blades in the Dark. But I'm happy to keep... I can't believe I'm saying this. Happy to keep teaching you if our relationship is good. But let's not pretend this is anything but what it is. We're all intelligent women here.
Right. I can deal with that.
This jealousy, overprotectiveness.
No. I know one day I'll probably end up dead. And that's alright by me.
Death comes for us all.
Yes, but I don't want that for my friends. I don't want them to fall apart.
So it is power to protect your family.
Yeah. Even if that means for myself.
Are you doing that ritual again, Enid? Yes, are you going to turn into a stuck-up bitch again?
Look, I have the same issues with... Not yet. I can't right now. I need to just talk to... I just need to unwind for a bit before I do that.
There's healthier ways of decompressing stress.
Like...
Good fuck.
Ugh.
Rosalind, please.
And you and the boss have a lot in common, but... I just need to be alone. That's all.
Well, you picked a pretty good place. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone else come here other than you in quite some time, to be honest. Well, no one living anyway.
Well, it's my future home, so just warming up. I'm just gonna go over there, I guess.
That's a bit morbid, I would say.
Coming from you. Just a joke, I guess.
Well, if things keep going the way we want to, chances are your eternal rest won't end up in a graveyard.
What does that mean?
Well, death doesn't have to be permanent.
What does that mean?
Don't be naive, Enid. What do you think we do for a living?
Do you have my parents?
I'm sorry.
Do you have my parents?
Who are your parents, Enid?
They were kind of well-known whispers.
Yes. You can decide Enid's reaction to this. It could go either way. It says, honestly, I have no idea.
You don't even know.
Enid, I don't mean this any disrespect, but Until we let them out, they're just another essence in a bottle. Would you like me to check for you?
And what would you do after that? When you check?
What would you have us do?
I want them back.
That's what you want. You don't want us to get rid of their spirits. You want us to give them to you.
Just give them to me.
They look at each other like they both know what each other are going to say, but are trying not to say it because they can tell you're pissed off. And then Sarah, like, puts up a hand, like, I'll handle this. And how are you going to square that with us?
What do you mean? You want a deal from my parents? Is that what you're saying?
They're worth money.
Oh. They're worth the money. How much?
One each to do it.
That's it. That's it. One each.
She shrugs.
Enid throws the money on the ground and says,
There you go. Bring them to me now.
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 Oh, she's about to murder.
You seem upset, Enid. We'll leave you alone.
Ah, kind of you. Take your dirty spirit money and get my parents, would you?
Rosalind goes over, picks up the coin, and staring at you, and then they turn on their heels and they leave the park.
Take your dirty spirit money.
What the heck?
Get out of here.
Get out of here! Take your dirty
Yeah.
spirit money.
And you are
That'll
left
live in my
alone
head.
in Miss Shore Park.
"Can I try to decompress while I'm here?"
Yep. Just pick a random spirit and start bitching to them.
Did you hear that?
Uh,
Two coin. That's it. Those crazy. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna make them suffer. I'm gonna make them pay like they did to my parents. Right? They have what's coming to them.
I'm gonna roll now.
Oh no, it's only 2 die? Oh
It's
no.
disadvantage.
Dang it.
Gotta level up those skills, get some pips.
No!
Okay.
3.
Okay. I'll take it.
Hey, that's a devil's bargain or a push yourself. You know?
It's more than a push yourself.
Yeah, you push yourself and then some, you know?
Still not enough to do the
Okay.
ritual. Still not enough to...
You could
Alright.
do it and then it would break you.
Is it 5 stress for the ritual?
Yeah. 5.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Maybe you could bargain.
Devil's bargain?
Maybe you could bargain with Frank on this.
Oh god, I haven't done that yet. What kind of bargain would I even...
Maybe he'll lessen it for you. Maybe make it 4 or something. Or 3.
Oh! Well, well,
You know.
Hang on. I'm gonna let me think about this.
Giving him treats. Frank's like, I will take a treat. Give me one moment. We have 2 downtimes, correct?
oh yeah, that's true.
Indeed, we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true. I might spend a coin for that.
Yeah,
But-
I think you are gonna. I don't know if I can lower it from the 5. It's such a powerful ritual.
But it just changes who I am, though. But
She is suffering for it.
I do suffer for it,
You do
and
suffer
also
for
it hasn't been working with the spirit. Well, I guess it stops them from
No, it
noticing.
did.
Stops
It
them.
did work. It did work.
Okay.
How about this? I will decrease it down to 2
Oh,
if
dang.
you don't get any stat bonuses from doing it.
Oh, dang. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's fair.
Does it still keep the spirit wardens off?
Does it still know? Okay.
I don't think so, does it?
Hang on.
I mean, he's saying he's gonna take the stat buff off, but will it still do the thing where spirit wardens aren't gonna bust our doors down?
That would still be worth it then.
I mean, that's not really a stat because you're literally changing your appearance.
Well,
like
a
it is-
demeanor.
It is
It's
magical.
a disguised self.
It is magical also. But yeah, I will say it will still keep the spirit wardens off you, but the disadvantage is still also there.
You have to
Where
be
she will she will keep control until you resist enough to come back.
Willingly spend a coin for an extra downtime just to de-stress and then do the ritual.
Okay.
But yeah,
Go
okay.
ahead. Did you take the 2 coin off that you threw at Rosalind and Sarah already?
The dirty spirit money?
The dirty spirit.
The dirty
I already-
spirit money.
I already did, yeah.
You dirty spirit.
Okay,
money.
so yes, you can
Money, the
do
blood.
another one to roll another vice roll if.
Okay,
let's
I'm gonna do
see,
that.
roll.
Okay. I gotta raise my stats. Okay.
2.
Okay,
Alright.
I'll take it.
And then you're gonna do the coin to do the ritual the non-statted way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I actually will do the statted way.
So you're gonna take 5 stress.
You'll be back where you were. But I mean, you did clear the 5, so
Nah, I'll do the non-statted. Just do the 2. It's too much. We'll just do the 2 version.
Okay. Then, would you like to narrate how you do this?
Would I? Sorry, I'm just looking up what I had before. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Actually, this might be a little graphic. I think like Enid's gonna like slit her palm and just like leak a little blood out onto somewhere on the soil
Mhm.
and pour it in with the quicksilver. Just like stir it up a little bit and then just kind of like hunch over it and start trying to like focus on it.
What is Eden's thought as you switch over?
About time. I think you've had the show long enough. Enid.
And what is Enid's thought as she has relinquished control?
Please not hurt anyone while you're here. It could be me, but just not my friends. Please.
And Eden is back. And we will come back to that. Velvet, what would you like to do?
Heal?
Okay.
yeah, I assume this is a roll, yeah?
Yes. Let me go to the hideout, and then we will have.
Gotcha.
I typed in Thrill because Papa Thrill is going to heal you.
Mhm.
Oh, you
Papa
don't need to tell
Thrill?
me that.
Oh my god.
Not a father yet, but you know,
Whoa.
Okay, Baby Thrill.
could be.
You say, I'm not a father yet.
Not a father yet, but you know,
Through
maybe
the
you'll
miracle
make
of
me a lucky
biology,
man.
you too can be a father.
Oh god.
I mean, it'd be a beautiful baby. We
Mara
have
would
to
make a
admit.
great mom.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Knight. How about that? How about you shut the fuck up, Knight?
You fucking.
Pretty sure
what,
Momo was
mate?
talking about Velvet.
We know. Oh, we know.
about how beautiful that baby would be. Okay.
That would be a
Anyway.
beautiful baby.
So this is going to be Tinker, and you. Let's see. Are you still hurt? You have a reduced effect, which doesn't matter, and you get +1 because you're a physiker. So it is 4.
I know. When I said I was the best doctor, I was not lying. Who would have thought?
Don't fuck up this roll talking this much shit.
Yeah, don't fuck up
I'm
this
gonna.
roll.
Well, you know
gotta
what
fix
I'm
your
gonna
life.
do.
All
I'm gonna
twos.
I'm gonna push
Ooh.
myself
Pushing yourself.
because I have no stress, and I'm doing it because he would push himself for this.
Okay.
He knows how vital this is.
Extremely.
Yeah, I mean, this is important to him, so it's worth him. It's worth it for him. Anyway. I still rolled a mixed success. That's bullshit.
So that is how many ticks?
Sheesh.
2 ticks on the healing clock.
It's 2. Yeah.
That's rough, buddy.
I'll do you some more. Don't worry.
That
Take
is a
Warden-
low outer.
Take Warden's free downtime for that too.
Oh, awesome.
heal
so
her
you get
some
another
more?
one.
I'll do another
Or
roll
Velvet gets another one. If that was quick, Mandy, does Velvet
She
want to do
can't.
anything else?
Yeah, she
Just healing
anything
spell?
other. She can't really. I feel like she can't really do anything like
If you're
logically.
if you're harm 3, you can't do anything.
She's
No,
2.
she's
Oh,
harm level
got
2.
it.
It was gonna be harm 3, but
She's at 2,
resisted.
yeah.
And it
Two
becomes-
but
That's
considering
right,
she
that's
got
right.
struck like by lightning, I'm kind of role playing it like it's
Sure.
closer to level
Yeah.
3.
Sure.
So you want to heal again?
Yeah, she's gonna focus on healing because she's not gonna let anybody see her like this.
Let me
Gotta
do it
get
again.
you healed up. I'll just take my 4 this time.
1 second. Adjustments. Whenever you're ready, Doctor.
Doctor.
Another 2.
Okay.
Another 2. So that brings it from a level 2
You're
harm
halfway.
to a level 1 harm.
Hey,
Well,
level 1 harm.
So I have a question about that.
Not
Does
bad.
that so she still just has her slashed arm to deal with?
So yeah,
Technically
you'll
speaking,
have
I have
2
the slashed
level-
arm. Oh,
Let
2
me-
level 1.
So you'll have
So I
2
would
level
move-
1s.
So I would move the electrocuted down to level 1.
Yes.
Okay.
No, you get rid of both.
It is both?
When
That's
you
odd.
fill your
I
healing
filled the
clock,
clock.
reduce each instance of harm on your character sheet by 1 level.
There you go. So yes,
Our
the
rules
arm
guy,
goes away.
Chris coming in.
No, thank you. The wound, yeah, the arm goes away, and you just have the electrocution damage. Yeah,
Wait.
because the
So is it
electrocution was
still
level
level-
2. So you're gonna have 1 level 1 harm.
Of electrocution.
So yeah, it will be the second level of level 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the first level of level 1 with the slashed arm goes away?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Just making sure I'm doing this right. Cool.
Yep.
All right.
Craig, what is Knight doing right now?
Don't we get 2 downtime activities because we're not at war?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like by default. So
Yes.
do I get 3 then?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
Warden.
You get
Oh,
an
shit.
extra. I mean, if you have something quick to do, otherwise I want to give Craig a chance, but it depends on what it is.
I was tempted to just have her try to heal the whole way, but we can wait. I'll think of something else.
The only
I
way
can
you're
do
going
another
to
roll.
heal
I also
fully on
need-
one roll is if it's a crit success.
Yeah, because I only have 2 pips put me 1 into the next clock.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then you would just need a success and not a crit success. But up to you.
That's okay. I'm gonna think of something.
Okay,
I'll think-
Craig, what would you like to do? What would Knight
This is
like
funny
to do?
because Knight needs to heal too.
All right,
I
it's
feel so needed.
you guys are just basically resting for a week.
Yeah.
So let
Well,
me-
That's
Smart.
must be
Which is
nice.
smart.
I'm not guilting you. That was not a guilt trip.
The only one
I'm
working
I'm also
around
going to
here.
indulge in my vice. No worries. No worries.
Same.
Craig said, "Don't worry, I'm going out."
All right,
Okay, well,
let me
come
get
here.
your
Let me
extra
help
one. Daddy, Papa Thrill, Daddy Thrill, Baby Thrill. I don't know which one you are.
I'm Doctor Thrill.
Doctor
Oh,
Dr.
Doctor.
Thrill. It's like a villain name.
Oh my god.
Please. Call me
Hot.
Doctor. Success.
Success.
Nice.
3 on the healing clock.
Okay. That means I'm at 1 as well.
Yay!
I
Right.
think we can take this opportunity to take a quick break. Is that cool with everyone?
Yep.
that
10 or
works.
15
That's cool.
minutes. Anyone need longer?
10. I say 10.
Fine. 10's fine.
There's so much more I want to do this episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you shall. Okay, we are going to be back in 10 minutes, everyone. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with more Rise of the Conduit shortly.
See you in a few.
See you.
And we are back, everyone. Welcome back to Rise of the Conduit. I always like doing little announcements after our intermission. As you saw during the rotations, we have 2 charity streams on Friday. Chris / Stormbeard, you are a little more familiar with them than I am. Do you want to run through them a little bit?
Yes. So the first one, starting at, I think it's relatively early.
5?
What time is it?
5 Eastern.
5 p.m.
5
Eastern
5.
time.
Yep, 5 Eastern time. So earlier than our regular scheduled program. We have a great cast. We have Tracy Magitek. She's back from her break. We have Arcane Adam. We have Emelind and Clay. Sorry, I don't have Twitch pulled up, so I can't see the ad. What's the gentleman's name?
Give me a
no!
second.
I know his name is Zach. We'll just call him by
yes,
his name.
Zach.
Yeah, Zach. Midday Clay.
Midday Clay. Yes.
Yes.
And then we have B Zelda, I think, is recently added. A bunch of new people coming onto the channel. Some people that we've really wanted to get on the channel for a long time. And so that first session is going to be
2
amazing.
Pacific, 5 Eastern.
2 Pacific, 5 Eastern. So yes, earlier than our regular scheduled programming. And that is going to be awesome. Really excited for that one. And then the one immediately after that is with some of the regulars that you see on our regular scheduled programming. We have myself, we have Hannah, we have Helvetica Cat, we have your boy Big, and we of course have Mandy down there playing Velvet. And this is going to be, during the break, we were kind of talking about our characters and our ideas. So I'm excited for that one as well. I don't know if the levels have been revealed, so I don't want to reveal what level we're starting at. But both very exciting stories set in Candlekeep for Save the Children, for child saving. I'm not going to pull a George and saying ending child literacy, ending child illiteracy and helping kids. Yes, George is saying ending child literacy, and then
when kids read.
yeah, helping child illiteracy for Save the Children. So all the proceeds from both streams will go to Save the Children for the event. And you guys, I'm gonna have to wake up so early. Well, Minky, what better reason to wake up early than to come watch some charity streams? You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be awesome. If you guys want to learn more info, make sure you join our Discord. It just got posted in chat. All the information's there. All the players are in the Discord now. So if you want to ask questions, get some inspirations for maybe some future events or future games, go ahead and join the Discord. And we love to see anyone join the Discord because it's always popping. It's always popping.
If you join the Discord, you'll find out about this stuff early because we're always talking about it with people.
That's correct.
And we love talking about our games, our characters, and all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Okay. With that, we are getting right back into it.
I'm ready for spice.
Well, there's
Me
plenty
too.
more spice to come.
I'm ready for something
Momo,
saucy.
what else is Thrill doing during this downtime?
Well, I want to see what Knight is doing because I'm hoping it's
what
me.
What is Knight doing?
Ooh.
Right out the gate. There we go. Okay.
She just
on, Knight.
shotgun blasting that immediately. Okay.
I guess after he gets
Setting
bandaged up
expectations.
from Thrill, he'll turn around because it was a back wound. But what are you doing this evening?
I had to restrain myself physically from saying me. But I want everyone to know that I did that for you. Well, I'm nothing interesting, unfortunately. Velvet's taken care of for the moment. Why?
Fantastic. I have to watch Eden, and I also have some things that I need to do and meet up with someone. And I believe you going with me is something that'll help. I'm pretty sure they want to see you. They haven't seen you since your death.
He sits there for a moment, and he's like, he kind of, someone who hasn't seen me that Knight knows. And he puts it together fairly quickly of like, oh, you think that's a good idea?
Well, I mean, you're charming. You'll figure it out.
I don't disagree that I'm charming. You think I can charm myself out of that?
I never said that. I
She
said you'll
thinks I'm
figure it
dead.
out.
And how would you like me to introduce myself? The last time I saw her, she,
Was
you know,
preparing to walk me down the aisle, yes.
Uh-huh. I'm asking for her sake, what would you like me to introduce myself as?
You'll figure it out.
He groans. Fine.
He has the biggest shitting grin on right now.
I'd be happy to see her at the very least.
Yes.
Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
I'm muted.
Saucy.
From Afar podcast. Thank you so much for the raid. We're having a little bit of lovers quarrel right now, so enjoy.
Or being a little saucy on the internet.
Yes,
Well-
and if Eden behaves herself, then possibly they can enjoy gambling as much as I know she will, and maybe we can.
Is she back yet?
I'm
Is
not
she in her
sure.
room? Where is Eden?
Probably. She could be in the room. We're playing with time here on days during downtime.
Time is fluid.
I'm back right now?
Manipulate it.
Okay. I'm there in the room?
No, not in the room, in the hideout.
Okay. Ah, okay.
I assume
in your
this was
room?
happening in the privacy of Thrill/Night's room.
I'm guessing Knight
Touche.
still doesn't have a room, so he'd be in the doctor's office.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. My room. Well, she should be home by now. Do you want me to go get her?
Nope, I should be fine. He winces and he gets up. You did a bang up job. I appreciate it.
Are we not going together?
Oh yes, of course.
All right. You're being so weird. I don't like this. He like gets up and walks out of the room.
Enid, Eden,
It's Eden.
person.
If you can get it correctly, you can enter the room.
That's
I don't-
Eden.
That's definitely Eden.
Have you met her yet?
I mean, barely. I had a gun in her face.
Oh, that's right.
Are you coming or not? I'm busy.
What are you busy doing?
None of your concern.
Do you want to gamble?
You're out on the town.
If that's your idea with you. I'm a bit busy, but why?
Because I promised Enid that I would keep an eye on you, and
Oh,
I like Enid, and I can just deal with you. So
oh, so Enid made this arrangement with you. That's very charming. That's so cute. You thought that would you could babysit me, is that right?
oh no, I'm not gonna babysit you. If you do anything too stressful, then I'll just have Thrill pull the bullets out of you after I shoot you.
More
No.
work for me.
So you think you can just watch me the whole evening? Interesting. Tell you what, we can gamble. We'll make it a game. You try to find me.
Fantastic.
This is something. Woo!
You're good at that, right?
Fuck.
Yes, I'm very good at it, and so is she. In a whisper, and Vesper will fly onto his shoulder.
How about we raise the stakes?
Oh, you know I enjoy gambling.
He's a horrible gambler. Stop.
Tell you what, if you can find me, I'll do anything you ask for the next week. But if you can't find me, you do everything I want for the next week.
Knight. No, you're not considering this. You are. He's immediately like shoving on your arm, like no, 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 no.
Ooh.
Do it.
See, here's the problem with that. I have already made such a deal with our boss. However, a week shouldn't be that bad, and I'm pretty sure I could easily find you.
I don't think it would be bad at all.
God damn it.
On that note, could actually...
I hate this.
This might be too... You can tell me no. But could Enid actually switch?
Oh, I see what you're doing. That's so brilliant. Yeah, I think that would work. Yeah. Wow, that's really good.
You know, you're a genius.
The genius of geniuses. I love it.
Well, Knight, have fun trying to find me. I'm gonna switch.
And Eden is gone and replaced by Enid.
Knight. How are you?
I'm alright.
Why am I
Where'd your
here?
friend go? That's
You
a
mean
good
me?
question. Yeah.
I shouldn't be here right now. I shouldn't be here right now. What happened?
Well, me and Eden had made a gambling bet of sorts that I needed to find her. And I'm assuming she's somewhere in there now.
Yep.
Okay, is she some sort of ghost?
She's in the ghost field, yeah.
She's in the ghost field. Is it in front of you?
I can
You
try
know
to
from
find...
the past, Hannah, it has usually not been in front of you. It has been in another part. She has been in another part of the city completely.
What kind of... I can help you find her, but I don't know where she is.
Oh, okay, good. And he puts the gun away as he was loading ectoplasmic bullets.
Were you gonna shoot me? I mean, other me.
Absolutely.
what-
I'm already late. I'm supposed to be gambling with my grandmother. Let's go.
Right. Oh, God. I kind of wish I was
think
still in the
you're
ghost
coming
field.
Come on.
You know, I was kind of looking forward to having a break. Let's go.
Do I have a good gambling hall?
There is one made.
Is there? Okay.
There should be.
I think we've been to it a few times before.
I do have to pick up my grandma.
Yes.
If that makes things easier.
I mean, the gambling hall we have is, I wouldn't consider it nice, but
Oh,
Oh, it's
I don't
the one
think-
that the
I don't
Saints
think-
used to go to.
I don't think
worry
that
about,
Knight
don't
goes
worry
to
about
nice
that.
gambling halls. Where is it, Mr. Stormbeard?
let me try to find it for you.
I'm looking also.
Is it? Doc's Bar has some poker tables. I think that's what we were using.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe you are correct.
What part of the city is that in?
The docks.
The docks.
Oh, I thought you meant like docks, like you know,
Like
that was what it was
DOX?
called, like DOC,
Oh no. Oh yeah. No, it is
Like a name.
the docks.
the docks. Okay, it's at the docks. All right. You want to take your grandmother to the docks?
I take my grandmother to the docks. What are you talking about?
Isn't she a woman of high renown?
He kind of looks at you and he basically says, "Thrill."
Yes.
There's something that actually terrifies me, and you know what that is.
I do.
What is that?
Your grandmother?
Yes, that specifically. However, women are very dangerous and very
Yes.
powerful.
I'm aware of this.
So with that being said, if my grandmother wants to go waste money at the docks, she's gonna fucking waste money at the docks.
Oh, she chose this place, not you. Jesus. Alright.
Oops, I'm muted. You grab your grandmother. It's like,
Winnie?
Anthony?
Yes?
Are we going?
Yes, we're going. I have a few friends with me.
Maybe she won't recognize
You
me.
don't have any friends.
Yes, this is also true. They're co-workers.
Are they nice people?
Absolutely not. They're terrible.
He looks at you shocked.
Are they at least good at playing cards?
Enid, are you good at playing cards?
Eden's better than I am. Actually, why didn't you take her?
I was gonna take her, and then she said, "Oh, I want to run away."
He gambled.
I gamble.
You gambled.
Well, if they bust out early, I'm not leaving. So they better be good.
No, they'll be fine, and we have plenty of money to waste.
All right.
Question,
right
what would
down.
I have called her?
What would you have called her? Winnie.
what-
She only goes by Winnie.
She goes by Winnie, okay.
If Knight were to call her grandma, he'd get executed.
She comes down with a big overcoat and a cane. Not that she really needs it to walk, but she likes to have it, and it's a good
It's for
accessory.
attacking.
She looks over at Thrill and it's like, Van,
Winnie, it's lovely to see you, my dear.
where the hell you been? You know Anthony
Well-
been worried sick about you. I have
oh.
half a mind to whip your hind parts right now.
Please, ma'am, I promise you, Anthony has already done so.
He wishes.
And he smiles.
And she looks and she smiles. And who is this lovely young woman that's with you?
Ah, this is my one friend, Enid.
Nice to meet you.
Co-worker.
Co-worker.
Enid,
Yes.
it looks like Anthony's gotten better taste in friends lately.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'd
Would
love
you
to
like
learn
some
how-
tea before we leave, honey?
Yes, please. This is kind of nice.
Winnie, you're not gonna get a good bingo spot if you keep wasting time like this. But
All right. Let's get on with it.
Knight, how much time do you have to find? How much time do you have to find?
Hold my hand, sugar.
Oh,
And she
God.
reaches out to Enid.
Right. This will be
I
fun.
love her. Winnie.
how much time? It wasn't established. Was it established? I forget. When we
A
made
week.
that.
You have
Why don't you focus on that, and we'll take care of Winnie.
What? Absolutely not.
What you all yabbering about?
I made a bet earlier, Winnie. I said I'd find a
It's the
friend of
night.
ours.
A woman.
Well, why are you wasting your time with me? I could go play cards by myself.
Absolutely not. I refuse.
You ain't getting in trouble again, are you?
Never.
Don't lie to me, boy.
Would I ever, Winnie?
Mm-hmm.
Like if Winnie-
And what you guys notice is, and I already told Frank, I'm gonna drop 2 coin. And you see, I assume there's carriages and such out,
Mm-hmm.
and he's basically blowing money to make sure that Winnie is just everything is taken care of for while
Yeah.
you
You guys
head-
get into a, I would say probably a goat-pulled carriage, not a horse-pulled or electroplasm carriage. As you rent one for the evening, go down to this seedy card room at the docks
Jesus.
and start playing. And how good are all of your characters at cards?
Roll's not good.
Really not good. Also, it's only the night to find Eden.
the
No,
night.
it was the
okay.
night.
Yeah.
Night. you
Oh, it
only
was the
have
night,
one.
and then you needed to do what they said for the week. That's right.
Mhm, that's
Yep.
what it was.
But probably bad at cards.
So it's not
Okay.
going to have any effect on your guys' money, but you guys are not doing great. Winnie is taking everyone's money.
Of course, she's
Your
that.
money,
Oh,
people
right.
at the card room's money, everyone's money. She is like card sharp level, like hustler.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
She's
Oh.
quick. And she knows she's quick with the card. She knows how to like flip chips between her fingers. She is like, she's got it.
How old is your grandmother?
Is this some kind of magic? guys?
She looks like she's in her 50s, but she's in her 70s.
It's magic, I'm pretty sure. I just don't know what kind.
No, she's just like that.
You got
She's
them
always
good
been like that.
genes, though.
He is.
Anthony,
Um,
you ain't any better at this, is you?
You know I'm not good at this, Winnie. I just enjoy wasting money and making bad deals.
I
laugh.
can't
mean,
complain
you've-
too much. I'm just glad you got friends. But would it kill you to get some good card playing friends? I'm tired of
Okay,
taking
I'll-
everyone's money.
Hurrying.
Thrill, do me a favor and help me go find some good card playing friends real quick, would you?
Of course, sweetheart.
You can do that, right, Van? You good for
Please.
something, ain't you?
Of course, Winnie. And fuck this. Oh, I'm just the best doctor in Duskball. Fuck this. Oh. But he gets
Oh.
up very politely.
Yes. He's just gonna leave Enid with his grandma.
Where are you going? This is fun. This is fun.
You're a nice young woman.
Thank you.
You
Yeah.
taking good care of my Anthony?
Wish I could say I was. If anything, trying.
All right, sure. You're the big blind, honey. And we will cut scene. How are
Eden.
you guys going
Oh,
to
man.
try to find
Don't get her
Eden?
on a spades table, y'all. She'll fuck you up. If only I would have taken the ghost hunter instead of sharpshooter. And well,
Live and learn.
live and learn. He really, as he realizes that Enid basically swindled him, I don't think Knight truly cares about it anymore, and he's just outside the gambling den and
Standard there?
just standing there.
What is your plan?
What plan?
We have to find her, or you owe her service for a week.
I already owe Warden service for a lifetime. What's the
That doesn't.
difference?
That doesn't count. That's
Why
a-
doesn't it?
I don't know. That's your job. It's different.
All right. So what's the problem with helping out Eden with whatever nefarious things that she wants to do?
But she's a total bitch.
Is that the only reason?
What other reason would there be?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's a total bitch in a charming way.
Oh, she's pretty, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not worried about that. But I don't
know.
like
Maybe
you.
you should be.
I'm not. You shouldn't just be offering your services up to anyone.
And why not?
Well, because you shouldn't.
He steps towards you. Why not?
Well, because. Why would you do this to me? I think you know why. We'll take the shortcut.
All right. What plan should we have?
You want me to come up with it?
Well, I mean, you're so good at plans that have such explosive outcomes.
Funny. Yet again, I have to get you out of a bad deal you've made.
But you're so good at it.
But I'm just your co-worker. Why would I ever do that for you? He looks up at you and he's got this look in his eye like, do something. It's the
As-
look. Bitch, you won't, is what he's saying with his eyes.
So he turns away. All right, so if you don't want me to have Enid have their way with me, what direction should we head?
When do I get to break? From fixing everyone else. When do I get that break?
You're just gonna keep complaining.
That's what I do.
Someone should shut you up then.
That would be nice.
And as
He
you say
looks-
that will be nice, he grabs your face and just kisses you.
Yes! Finally. Okay. Is it just one kiss?
For the most part.
Okay. Well, him pulling back. That does tend to shut me out, yes?
I know that.
Your problem. Let's fix it.
I don't think there's any fixing the problem unless you know some way of getting into, what did Enid say? The ghost wave?
The ghost
realm?
field.
Goes.
I know it, but Knight doesn't.
okay.
Doesn't everyone kind of know of the ghost field?
They do?
Well, they know it exists. They can tap into it, but I don't know what Knight's.
That's fair,
experience
that's
is
fair.
like if he
Knight
doesn't pay
shoots
attention.
stuff. If he can't
Well-
shoot it, then he's like, I don't care.
My experience with Ghost Field is limited, but fuck.
Does Eden wear different clothing?
She does.
Yes, different swagger, different look, different clothing, different
Could-
posture.
Could I argue, in the small amount of time that we spent with Eden, could I argue a hunt check of an area of the city that would have that?
Would have what? Sorry, I don't quite
Like
understand.
wear that attire? Like obviously people from Charter Hall don't wear the same things as folks in a more hoity-toity area of the city.
Sorry, still not getting it.
Basically, I'm trying to say, could Knight figure out where Eden
Where Eden
Would
hangs
be-
out from
hangs
her
out
clothing?
due to how
I
she,
could-
yeah.
I could tell you that, my dear.
Oh, that's an interesting question. I think the only way you'd be able to narrow it down is like it's generic middle class. So probably not White Crown, but also probably not Dunslaw. That's
Okay. This is too much work. I don't think Knight cares.
Um,
I think he's just gonna
he,
take the L.
Unfortunately for you, he does care. We could try the veil.
The Veil. What's at the Veil?
Oh my god, Warden, so nice to see you. We could try the veil because, well, if I were a spirit, I mean, that's probably where I'd hang out. You know, and demons also hang out there, and anyone who's not, you know.
Oh, maybe that demon that kept looking at her in that interesting way might be there. Maybe she can help me.
That was my thought. So if she's there, maybe Eden would be. And besides, I've seen Eden there before, so I know she goes there.
Is she gonna be alright with Winnie?
Is Winnie going to be okay going to the Vale, more importantly? It's kind of, I'm into some fucked up shit, but it's on another level, you know?
It is on another level.
Fuck it, let's just bring her.
You could just bring her.
Fine. I'm sure there's someone gambling there. We can distract her, you know?
She'll get into whatever mischief she feels like. I've never been able to control that woman in my life. Never tried.
Let's go there.
All right. If you insist. I was not expecting to do all this. I'm so sorry.
I'm in love with this side quest.
Okay.
I am in
I
love.
love
This is the best kind of side quest.
I love this.
This is some good shit, I will say.
When you guys get back to the bar, how is Enid feeling after hours of gambling with this woman?
Oh my god, your grandmother's terrifying. I'm dying tonight.
I'm sorry. I was expecting Eden to have to deal with her. I apologize.
As you
What
arrive,
said.
you see Winnie is just like, she's grabbing chips as she's just won another pot.
I'm
Y'all
not
back
hungry.
already? You get some good friends?
Unfortunately, all the good friends were gone.
He's
Well,
stuck
you-
with me.
You can take me home, getting bored anyway. I'm up like, well, a lot.
Understandable, ma'am. And he'll scoop up her winnings.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure taking y'all money. Hopefully see you never.
He'll be back next week. You know. Thank you, Jared. Totally.
Keep up the good
I love
work.
her.
The docs need you.
I love her so much.
She's the best.
She grabs her hat off of the coat rack and walks out.
Well, you're stressed.
Oh, that's right.
She looks
Winnie-
over. She looks over to Thrill and say, "Well, do you forgive you yet?"
Well, I'm working on that part, but as you know, he's incredibly weak to my charms.
Well, it must have been a good apology then, huh?
Something like that. Do you want to go to the Vale, Winnie dear?
The Vale.
You ever been?
Not really my scene. They gamble over there?
Oh, they'll gamble anything over there. I just want you to be careful.
They gamble with sex, Winnie.
Knight. Anthony.
He gives you a wicked look when you say
What kind
that.
of weird
His
ass
code
shit
name.
you all into now?
Huh?
I said, what kind of weird ass shit you all into now?
Enid, you want to explain?
Just your grandson. That's all.
We just have to find other meat. And
You guys
I
swapping
think-
or something? I ain't into that.
just
I'm an old woman. I ain't got time for that nonsense.
That's completely
Then,
fair.
then perhaps we should take you home for the night.
I don't know, Winnie. Maybe you might, you've been doing your yoga?
Yeah, I've been doing. What's wrong with you, boy? You think I ain't do my yoga?
I'm just saying. You might be into. Oh, fine. Let's take you home.
Ain't got time for this nonsense.
He's chuckling. He's laughing.
Let's go. Easier if your grandmother's not there.
When he gives you a hug, gives you a kiss on the cheek, you're like, I'll see you again next week, Anthony.
Winnie, love you. It's a pleasure.
Get better friends, honey.
I'm trying.
I resent that.
You should.
No more swapping and all this nonsense. I don't understand you kids. Good night.
As soon as she is gone, just immediately he looks to like Enid and Knight and just let's hurry up to the Vale so we can hopefully find your horrible other half. So
Let's
he's
go.
not stuck in servitude for a week.
I know, I'm a bitch. Let's go find me. Let's go.
You're not a bitch. You just you
I
know
mean,
the other
technically, the other,
possibly wouldn't be that bad. I mean, Eden can't be that much more.
No, we gotta find your plate. You don't want
You
this.
don't want to be serving her for a week, I
Fine,
promise.
fine,
You
fine.
don't want this.
Over the table. How do you roll stress? I've been looking for it for the past.
Oh, Frank set up the roll.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay, good. It wasn't
no.
Frank has to do it.
cool.
No, I have to do it. You can't do it. There we go. Oh,
Mike, what is
that
this
reminds me. If any of you
one
have
done?
downtime activities, you can do. You can indulge your vice with him.
That is true. That's why I brought you all with me.
Or perhaps if Warden is going to be there.
Oh, he is trying to enjoy a
Oh,
nice
he's-
dinner.
All right.
Yeah,
so then
we're
Warden's
gonna
be there.
we're gonna
Perfect.
fortune
Oh,
roll to
you're
see
so-
where the order of operations are. Unless Stormbeard, you would like a very big coincidence to happen. Otherwise, I was gonna leave it to
I
the
would love it.
dice.
I would love it. I'll allow
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Go ahead and roll if you would like to, Craig.
yeah.
I unfortunately
Ooh.
cannot roll my vice yet.
Boo!
Maybe I could help
I
you.
did use You said we can use coin.
Yeah, you can use coin or rep to get an additional downtime.
Maybe you should wait and see what happens.
Okay, I'll wait and see what happens.
Maybe
we
you
are
could
going.
take a gamble on something else.
We are going to cut.
This is for you, chat.
Warden, are you doing your usual vice? Wait, I don't know if I didn't hear anything. Were you muted?
I said absolutely sorry. I don't know if I was muted or not.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a moment while I bring us to the Vale. Whoa, that is not the right music at all.
I was like, uh-oh. I'm trying to de-stress, Frank, not get stressed.
No. This is not the right thing. It's just loading in. Why is that playing? Okay, no.
I started sweating, dude, when I heard that music.
I mean, like, I'm not here for this. I have not rolled my vice yet. Please.
Give me a moment.
We need the fun music. This is
Oh,
The jazzy one.
Hannah, did you want to
Yeah.
roll your stress?
Oh yeah, I'll do it. I'll go for it.
Oh yeah, you didn't roll yours when you talked to the ghost before, right? Wait,
No, she did.
You did.
I did.
She did.
I thought you said they could roll if they're indulgent.
So I don't know if it costs them a downtime activity or not to do it.
It does.
Mm.
It does.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah. Which you could pay a coin to do it if you wanted to, Hannah,
Did
but
she-
that's totally up to you.
Wait, Hannah, did you have 2 downtimes?
Yeah, she
We
did.
have-
She did the ritual and she did
Oh, the ritual.
the vice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, is there music playing?
Yes,
there
is.
is.
Okay.
Subtle, spooky music.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No party music.
I could not hear it.
Party
You
music.
arrive at the Vale for your usual date with your squeeze, who you now
Yeah.
know is a little different than you thought.
Sure.
Victor, darling, so happy to see you again.
Mara, you know I couldn't stay away.
I know you can't. I hope it doesn't seem different. I'm still the same me.
I know that. Look, I enjoy your presence before, and I'll continue enjoying it.
I think things went pretty well.
It was quite the realization, but nonetheless. Well, what is I don't see Twitch. Why is Craig freaking out?
No, I just thought of something, and it's.
Oh, okay, sorry. It was quite the realization, and while it was a very abrupt introduction to your true form, we did make a deal after all, and I'd be lying to say that I wasn't intrigued.
Yes. I suppose I can tell you a little bit about that now.
I'm all ears.
The Circle of Flame is my little club. Well, mine and a few other people. it's a very small elite group. But, and she like is swirling her wine, within that little group, there is a smaller group. That
Of your kind?
Oh, no, not my kind. I only know of one other of my kind that hangs out in the city. Do you know, I haven't seen Satara in a very long time. But Enid might actually know more about her recently than I do.
Satara, is that their name?
Yes, that is their name. They're way more sinister than me. I'm the nice one.
Well, I'm glad I met you first and not Satara then.
Anyway, there is a smaller group that has a more focused goal. We do all sorts of little experiments, but yes, people have such a narrow view of life and death and living and dying. There's all sorts of ways that you can prolong life after death or stop death from coming at all. And that's what we do in our group within a group.
Well, that was part of our deal, so I will hold up my end of the bargain, and I hope you hold up yours.
Just come to the meeting, and I promise you I'll get you started right away.
I will think about it. You know I'm not big into clubs, but I'm not saying no.
You know, your group, I don't know if I've ever seen a bigger collection of people that are into my worlds. Enid playing with powers she doesn't understand, Velvet with strange abilities she acquired through dangerous means, and then there's you, who has a
There's
very
me.
special tattoo.
That I do. Look, I'd be lying to say it wasn't on purpose. There is a reason, after all. Dealing with Quicksilver, you need to know a lot about the Ghost Field and who buys Quicksilver. The strange, the eclectic, the dimmers. And it pays well. It keeps the lights on, if I'm being honest.
But I don't think you care that much about coin. At least not
no.
as much as you pretend to.
If I wanted to bathe in coin, I'd go home.
She smiles, realizing that she doesn't actually know where his home is, and is willing to just kind of let that sit. So, Victor, do you want to let me in on what you're really doing here? Or is that a story for another time?
That is a story for another time. However, I will tell you that the first domino has already fallen.
Devious.
And it's only a matter of time before they all come crumbling down.
She smiles. I can get behind that.
In time, my love. In time.
Rest of the party, you arrive at the Vale.
Yep. Yep.
Do you rush upstairs? Hey, boss, we need some.
It would not take you very long to find him and see him sitting across the table, looking very intimate with Mari.
Let's try and.
I don't want to be that guy, but would the bouncer let the normies in?
Oh, yeah.
Enid has been there before, as has Thrill.
Money?
right?
yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
Thrill has been in here
So,
before.
I have.
Has everybody been to the Vale?
No.
I don't think Knight
Knight
has.
has not been to the Vale.
But that's my +1. So, there we go. Done.
Yes. We're here to fuck.
That's what you
Oh,
stated.
wait. How about he's new to this? Please.
Look, he's with you.
Yes.
He's not trouble, right?
No, please. He wouldn't hurt a fly. And he makes a very pointed look at Knight when he says that.
Oh, don't mess with the VIPs and we won't have a problem here.
Of course. Thank you, sir.
Thrill, you gotta mind your company or I'm gonna have to revoke your card.
You have a card.
Of course I do.
How
I'd like
much?
to come here sometimes.
And
Enid,
you,
do you have a
he
card?
gives a pointed look at Enid.
How do you get one of those? What?
Stop pissing off Rosalind and Sarah every time
Money.
you come in.
Trying. You're trying. Right.
Great. Now we're all on the record here. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. And they let you
Push.
in.
Yeah, not just Knight forward. You didn't have to be weird like that.
What are you talking about?
You're weird, but
Oh,
not in
just-
the way that they like, you know?
It's a weird place. I just said a thing.
We're here to fuck. He
Well, isn't
says.
that what everybody is in here for? As he shouts.
You don't just say that at the door, dear. It's assumed.
Just put it out there. Everybody's doing it. It's fine. It's very healthy.
Is the... Oh, yeah. Please. Enough.
Oh, I can come in here and fuck a ghost, but I can't tell anybody that I'm fucking ghost.
It's not polite.
Polite as he's watching people go into rooms to do God knows what.
You have to have a little bit of class about it. Come on. You know this.
Let me get it straight that I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum. I'm just saying, it's okay to be open about it.
I'm not saying it's not. You just don't tell it to the bodyguard outside, dear.
Oh, what the fuck are they doing here?
I feel like you just hear Thrill's
Conversation
voice.
Yeah, they're arguing in the lobby, like in the front door.
You look down and you see them just arguing with each other, causing a little bit of a scene.
Love that.
You're all beautiful people. You're doing wonderful things. No. All right, I'll stop.
Mari thinks it's hilarious and is just laughing.
Let's find Enid. Eden.
That's fine, Eden.
Well, she normally likes to hang around, demons.
I guess she does like that
Go
one
scan.
in particular.
Which
Well, I
one?
do a scan.
He looks. If you point to Mari, he looks. Which one? Oh shit!
Yeah.
He's Warden.
Him realizing that Warden's also there. Them just.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you do the thing from.
Oh, he does the little hand thing. Okay,
oh,
then
no,
I'm walking
we're
up.
in trouble, gang.
Oh my
I'm
god,
walking
the
up if he's
Riz.
doing the little hand thing.
Yeah, he calls
Warden.
you over.
Here I am, trying to enjoy a wonderful meal and a wonderful date.
As you should.
Now, please, what the fuck are you doing here?
Just looking for Eden, sir.
Isn't that Eden?
Eden, would you like to speak?
Is Eden there?
No.
No.
Yeah, I was
He
excuse me.
points to Enid. He thinks Enid is.
No, boss, I lost track of me, also.
We're playing a game with her. A real good team building exercise.
Yeah, that's what it is.
She's hiding somewhere in here.
Hide and seek.
She's not in the Vale.
You haven't seen her.
No, but
Has your lovely date seen her?
I'm gonna make
No.
a fortune roll.
she has. She can.
And I'm gonna see.
I don't
I
know,
will turn to
Mari.
Mari.
Have you seen
Ooh.
Eden? It
Mari-
seems like the children are playing a fun game of hide and seek.
So fun
Mari
and casual.
looks, and then she flicks her eyes. Not for a little bit, and she says with a cheeky smile,
She's not here. Fuck me.
"You just missed her," in a manner
Just
of
missed-
speaking.
I mean,
So she was just here.
Smiles. Is this a game? I love a game.
It is. Hide and seek.
What was the wager?
Servitude for a week.
On Knight's behalf.
Did you shake on it?
Oh, of course.
Ooh.
Idiot.
Hope it doesn't conflict with our plans tonight.
Well, since she works for you, wouldn't it be working for you?
Please, Eden hardly works for me.
Boy,
She
what
works-
I could do with any of you in a week, she says out loud.
Oh god.
you should be worried about that.
Look, I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes of my time, and then I'm going to go back to enjoy my lovely steak.
As you should.
Where have you looked?
Just here.
Great. Enid, where was the first place you would be if you hid?
I mean, I wouldn't come stay here. I would pick something you wouldn't suspect.
Okay. So where would you go?
Oh, where would I go?
The last place we'd expect you to go. Probably somewhere nice.
No,
Please.
Eden likes stuff like that, though. She's the opposite of me. So she would go somewhere disgusting. I mean, not that.
sewers. The sewers.
The sewers.
Sometimes the sewers are nice, but she might go to the sewers, yeah.
We have to go to the sewers.
Have none of you just tried looking in the ghost field for her?
I can't do that.
I could do that. I could do that. I could do
You
that.
can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to forgive me, Mari. I've failed to teach them anything. Everyone can access the ghost field, just some are more adept at it than others.
Or apparently, in this case, I would say that your little crew has some schooling that they need to get through.
Man. Please. I want to take it first.
Can I?
Oh, look at that. My 2 minutes is timed up. Now,
Perfect.
please, fuck off.
All right.
Of course. Enjoy your meal, you two.
Oh, I
Backs
will.
away. Oh. She said, I'm gonna slurp that man up real. Okay.
Okay. I guess I can see where Eden went.
Find her.
Can I try an attune roll?
You can.
Okay. This is weird. I feel like I'm playing against myself. I don't know why.
You kind of are.
You are, but
Kind
it's
of
great.
are.
I kind of feel like this is a little bit of a score. It's kind of like flirting that
Kind of
line.
like a job.
A little
Yeah.
It's kind of like a job, you know?
Do I want to succeed? Do I not want to succeed?
bit. You know what?
That's the
Hang
real
on. Let me see. How would I? Oh, nice. Let's hang on. I'm gonna look. What kind of score can I actually make this? It's
Also,
like-
Mandy, what is Velvet doing? I don't want you.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
poor Mandy is off as an observer right now.
I think. Well, the thing I want to do also involves throw, so it could happen before all of this, or I can just give you some narrative stuff and we can address my next downtime later.
I'll be home soon, my dear.
I think we will resolve this fairly quickly, and then we will jump to you.
Okay, that's fine.
So let me think. Yeah, it's not. I don't know how to run it. Oh, it's not a score, but it is a clock. Hang on.
Would you say this is a project?
It's not a project, but it is a clock.
Okay,
I just
Try.
want to.
Good try. Good try. Good
Nice
try.
try.
I want to say this wasn't planned, and I actually wasn't.
No, you went full into Enid mode when we started talking. You were like, Oh, you're
Fucking
little shit,
Eden.
and I'm gonna fuck with you.
She was pissed.
You fuck with my mans.
You gonna babysit
So-
me?
You peer into the ghost field, and you can see
Where's
as
that
you're
bitch?
watching, as time is basically rewinding in front of you, and you can see that she was here. And it looks like, as you can see, she was talking to Mari while she was also talking to Warden. It's like Mari was having two conversations at the same time, one in the ghost field
Whoa.
Oh.
and
That's
one in the
neat.
physical world. And it looks like as she saw you coming, she left and
Bitch.
sprinted out the back door.
Okay, she went that way.
Alright. Sprint out the back door.
So you have
You-
tracks then?
Metaphorical tracks.
Knight, you have
Spooky
permission
tracks.
you have permission to shoot me. That's how much. I mean, don't take it easy on me because it's me. But
Is
Just-
that gonna bring her out?
I don't know. I just any way to stop her. Just
Well, we have a trail now. You're
We do have a
good at
trail.
sniffing people out, aren't you? Like a
Yeah.
good dog.
Before I forget, can I roll my stress roll real quick?
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
yes, do that.
thank you.
Eat your stress.
Whoops, that
Big,
is
big numbers. No
Enid.
whammies.
Big money.
Or do.
Come on.
Big money only.
Nice.
We only roll big money.
4 is big money.
I
And
definitely
then-
roll the one arrow.
Oh! Wait. Why did it flash overindulgence?
It always does.
and
It always,
Yeah, it
I
always-
was scared.
It always
debates
spooks you,
us.
yeah.
I was
And then
scared for a second.
for my second downtime, can I just when I went to Jaren, can I use that to reduce heat as well?
Yeah, that's fine. I believe that's
we need
just
that.
a. I think that's more sway, I think, than consort in that time. If you agree.
Sure.
Okay. So you may go ahead whenever you are ready. So I believe, and you get an extra, so that should be, how much heat is that?
Should be 3.
3, I believe. Yes.
So
that
we're still
brings you
wanted to,
back
but no
0
heat.
Yes. All right. Are you going to attune to try to track down Eden, or do you actually want Knight to shoot you and hope that that works?
Wait, what are the risks of night?
You're gonna take
The risk of
harm.
Knight shooting you is you're gonna take harm. If it's electroplasmic bullets, it will do less damage to you than like normal bullets, but it is still going to hurt you. It is still a bullet.
I'll try tracking myself.
Okay.
Can I assist?
You can. So let me bring up Enid.
Oh wait. Never mind. It's not gonna work
Have
the way I
our,
thought it
have
would.
our Hound do it.
Oh yeah, can't you? Oh yeah, you don't have Ghost Hunter. Wait, but doesn't your bird have some special ability?
Vesper, do it.
Only when I take ghost hunting, I believe. I mean, I'll check.
Double check.
Your animal companion obeys your commands, anticipates your actions. Yeah, no, not without ghost hunting.
Okay. So you may attune whenever you would like, Enid.
Would you call this tracking? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, this is tracking.
Oh. Okay.
Never mind. You're good.
We might not
You
need
see that she has dashed pretty rapidly across Night Market and is heading into one of the more into 6 towers.
Oh,
Hey,
good
Guild
raid.
Superior, thank you so
Guild
much for the
Superior,
raid.
Thank you for the
For
raid.
the raid.
We're hunting a ghost.
I'm hunting myself.
Dude, ain't that a
Trying to
mood?
find her. Enid's trying to find herself.
She's trying to find herself, you know? As we all are.
Hi, Guild Superior.
You
So I'll take. You are hot on Eden's trail as you race into 6 towers to find her.
Next
And
towers.
but as you are going in, you guys get a little scared. Now, Enid, you go into 6 towers a lot because you go to Mistshore Park. The rest of you do not spend a lot of time
never
in
been.
6 towers. We need a music change because this
This is
no longer
not
correct.
a nice part of town.
Let's see.
Oh, you
Yeah.
scared?
No, I have my big scary guard dog with me.
You
Oh,
guys
that's
see spirits
Thank you, Enid.
more regularly, and some of them do not look so nice. They look like they could be fairly aggressive. And you are keeping your distance, but as you are tracking Eden, you realize it will be increasingly harder to follow her here, and the risks of attuning are no longer necessarily freebies, as she's trying to use the fact that there's more spirit traffic here to lose you. Now, you are right on her. You're not even that far behind. The other question is, what do you do when you actually see her in the ghost field? But I'll leave you all to you to find out and think about.
She just said we gotta find her. That's it.
But yes, you are right on her. What do you guys want to do?
Enid, if you point her out, I'm a crack shot.
Take the shot.
You're gonna shoot me. I mean, honestly, I had it coming.
I'm gonna shoot.
Eden.
I'm gonna make sure Eden knows that we found her.
You know what? She deserves it. Let's do it. But it's kind of risky. I can attune, but there's some risk to it.
Your call.
It is your call.
Okay, but you gotta be my backup if something goes wrong. I'm already on thin ice with everything.
Oh, that's right.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
You're fine. No one's gonna hurt you.
I
They
mean-
may try.
Alright.
Oh, we're changing location. Okay.
Yes, we are. But you can. Oh wait, yeah, you can't roll because I'm changing location. My bad.
Wait, maybe this is too simple, but is it not enough if we are so close behind her that we can see her? Is it not enough to have Vesper fly on her shoulder and like almost like tag you're it kind of thing? Is that not? I know that's not as interesting, but
She's not physically there to interact
Right.
with.
that's fair. Yeah, but she can fly through it.
I know. I'll get Ghost Hunter next, guys. I promise.
It's okay.
We still love you, Knight.
Thank
We
you.
still.
No, we don't. You're
You're
useless. Just kidding.
You're useless. What's you good for?
He's loading up ectoplasm.
Yeah.
ammo.
Kind of want Knight to shoot me, but I also
Then do it.
don't know which me I want.
What happens if I shoot Eden?
Yes, you'll have to find out.
Oh my god.
You guys have
Is
no
this a new Vice
idea.
unlock?
New Vice unlock shooting people. Oh, you can shoot me.
No,
likes
specifically being
Eden.
shot.
He likes the
Specifically
little
being
shit.
shot.
Oh.
Whoops, double music. My bad.
That reminds me. Thrill. Velvet chewed me out last time with all the loud noise coming from these things. Do
I
you have
turned
any
it
way of making my
Suppressing your fire.
yes?
Maybe if you're nice to me, I'll do something for you.
We'll see how the night ends.
Enid,
I
you
know how
may
the night
attune whenever
ends.
you're ready.
Oh, I'm kind of scared. What?
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh!
Oh.
Let's fucking go.
Critical success. You track her to the Rowan
Let's
house,
fucking
which
go.
I have brought here. And you see her there, and you manage to catch up as you're like watching the echo of her run through. You see her, and you see basically yourself glare at you, and then you catch up to real time, and you are staring at her across the room.
Enid. It's funny running into you here.
I could say the same thing.
What is happening?
Yeah, you
Oh my
guys
God.
just hear the Enid side of the conversation, so it might be a little bit confusing.
Look, just show yourself before Night shoots you, please.
I'd like to see you shoot yourself, just to see you squirm.
Can Knight track her eyes with a hunt check?
Bro, he about to.
I would say hunt, it would be lesser effect. If you did it with study, I would say it would be standard or attune. But you could do it with hunt plausibly. It just might not work as well.
I'm gonna use hunt and I'm gonna push myself, but I'm gonna use focus so I don't take the stress.
So currently it will be 0 effect because you have reduced effect from your stab.
Oh,
So
that's
you can if you push yourself, you can get greater effect instead of an extra die. Would you like
Okay,
that?
I'll do greater
that might be
effect
useful.
then.
Okay. So hit the push yourself button and let me manually adjust the die. Okay. That should work. Go ahead. Success. Oh, it didn't give you the stress, but that's okay. Or did it give you the stress?
I don't think it did.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah.
I
give
would have had
yourself
one
the
left.
stress.
I'll use focus so I don't take the stress.
Oh, yeah, special armor. Yeah, you can see exactly where Enid is looking.
He puts the pistol up. Tag, you're it.
Can you shoot?
God, he's so hot.
He's gonna pull the musket hammer back.
And then I think you tell me, Hannah, but I think Eden would probably surrender at that point.
Could Eden switch back?
Oh,
Let's go.
yes, Eden
Oh,
would
no,
try to
the
switch
stress.
back.
Okay, good.
But you can you as Enid can resist that. It's up to you.
What happens if I
If you
If I resist
then
it-
you try to keep her in the ghost field.
It's the consequences of your actions.
I love to have consequences.
would I take stress from trying to resist myself from?
Yes. So either you let
There's a fallacy there somewhere.
Somewhere, I'm resisting myself.
Doing our filler episode.
Enid's gonna turn to Knight.
And say, good job, friend. But I'll see you later, alright?
And they're gonna switch.
Going, fuck.
All right.
Alright, good job, Enid.
Oh, that was fun, wasn't it?
Oh my god, this bitch is
Actually, yes, that was a bit of fun.
stressful.
Oh, I guess you have a week of me.
Be careful
If
what
you
you
could-
wish for.
Alright.
And we
Well, I
will-
order you to follow us back home.
I think I have my fun.
we
Let's
will
go.
fast track to next day. Thrill and Velvet. I believe, Velvet, you have something you would like to do with your doctor.
What do you want me for?
Whoops, I went to the wrong location.
So
I've been requested.
I do want to focus on healing, but I'm also super stressed. But I
do you need
can't
some
go to any of the people that I normally go to for stress relief.
Oh, I think. Oh, I understand. I see. I understand.
All right,
Matt.
give me a
So-
moment so I can send us to the lair.
She
and
only
then-
has one person she can rely on right now.
As we head to the lair.
Well,
Thrill, you check on Velvet at some point a few days after you initially healed her and after you went to Monty. What do you do?
I will. He's probably checked on her. I mean, he's checked on her every day, but on this day, he does his same knock on the door, and then he gives her a few seconds and walks in. Is she laying down?
She's kind of like half sitting up because she, she's starting. You can tell. You could probably tell over the last she's getting better, and she's trying to be a good sport about it, but she's getting restless, being cooped up in this room. Even though she doesn't want anyone to see her, she
Yeah.
also is starting to get bored.
That's fair. She's been cooped up for a few days. You look much better. At the very least, you sound much better. More yourself.
For now.
For now.
I feel fine right now.
It comes and goes.
It does.
Mentally or physically.
Both.
You know it's gonna be okay, right?
Is it?
It is because I say so. What? You doubt my ability?
No.
He smiles a little bit. He's joking a little
No.
bit. He's being playful.
No, if there's anybody's ability that I trust, it's yours.
Well, I trust you haven't looked in the mirror, but you also look much better, my dear.
Well, that's good. No, I'm not. You notice that the mirrors are all covered. She's covered them all or put them away.
Aw.
BB. Well, it's much better. You are healing quite fine. I know it takes time, but there should be minimal to no scarring. You should be back to your old charming self in no time. Though, I don't think you being scarred alters how charming you are.
She just she does make her expression changes in a very strange kind of way. She just looks as though she might laugh at you for saying that. But she doesn't, and instead she just kind of makes a little bit of a sour face and says, well, where I come from, I'm doing what I do. And even doing what I do here, people who look like this don't succeed.
Look like this. Are you referring to yourself?
Right now, yes.
Or me. I know I'm quite scarred as well. And he's trying to shift the focus off of her appearance. Make fun of himself a little bit to distract. Do you think I'm any less charming because I'm scarred?
No.
See? Scars mean that you've lived an interesting life. At least that's how I choose to look at it. Though I promise you won't be scarred. I'm much too good of a doctor for that.
Fair enough. I am getting restless, though. I think I've reread my books 3 times now.
Well, I could bring you some more. Or, under my supervision, of course, I could take you somewhere.
Like where? Nowhere where people know me, of course.
I know someone who won't know you.
She kind of tilts her head.
I hope. I hope he doesn't know you.
Oh, okay.
I think you would enjoy his company.
Hmm.
You both have well, you're much more charming than he is, but I think that could be said just about anyone. I'm due to have dinner this week with my father.
You want me to meet your father? Your mysterious father.
Well, I think you would get along with him.
Interesting.
And he's quite insightful. You like information, and granted, he's not fond of parting with it, but I'm sure you could squeeze it out of him. Not in that way.
No.
He immediately is like, "Do not! Don't fuck him. He's
Summer, I
hot.
want to fuck your dad.
Do not!"
It's perfect. You
Him
keep
immediately.
This part of the
Immediately.
He keeps bees.
recap.
So
I love it. It's back again.
Either way, my point is, it's a place I already have to go. We have these things about once a week, and it's usually held at home, which is quite nice. And I know you have very expensive taste. Or even then, I could ask him if we could meet somewhere nice. He wouldn't be opposed.
Maybe not somewhere public. I really don't.
We could go to the house then. I think you'll still get the amount of luxury that you'd expect from your husband.
Oh. Okay.
If that seems amenable to you.
Works. I think I need to get out for a little bit.
Well, it's quite away from here. It's in Brightstone, so
Hmm.
we'd be out.
Oh. That's fine. I could handle it.
I know you can.
You can tell she's trying to sound convincing and is actually not for once.
Do you want to go? We can come up with something else if you'd like.
This is fine.
Is it fine? He kind of like quirks a brow, like, is this actually? You can tell me no. Kind of look. I can just go by myself and we can do something else.
She kind of shrugs. I don't really know what else I want to do or can do. And
There's not much.
she kind of looks at her bandages.
You really should be doing nothing, ideally.
True.
But I'm a bit soft when it comes to this thing. I think you should go out if you want to.
That would be good.
A nice dinner, I think, is relaxing enough. He's the type of man you're used to talking to. Snooty.
Alright.
Older man. Don't tell him I said that.
Why do I suddenly feel a little bit called out by you?
Oh, is that not the company you keep?
Oh, it is.
No, I know. Well,
Actually, have they had a chance to like talk since the letter was delivered to Monty?
No, in fact, I was gonna say, Thrill, is that a little jealousy I detect?
no, not at all. What do you mean? Shut up.
I think, would you say it's reasonable Velvet might pick up on that a little bit from how you just said that?
Maybe. Maybe she would.
Mhm.
She's very perceptive.
She is extremely perceptive. Come here. Come sit by me.
You will. I'll sit on the edge of the bed, like at your feet, a little bit.
How did the talk go?
He was upset.
Of course he was. I'm surprised he didn't march his way over here anyway, even though I told him not to in the letter.
I told him not to. And he listened, surprisingly.
I will probably have to send him a letter every few days or once a week to keep him from knocking our doors down. He is
An interesting man.
He really is. I don't know why he puts up with me, to be honest.
I think it's quite obvious why he does.
Well, he and I have had talks recently about the number of injuries I've received.
He was very concerned about that.
I hate to disappoint him, but it is part of the job. I don't do what he does. I don't do things in the way that he does. But in Aruvia, I never got injured this often. And I did a lot more than what we are doing.
People are scrappy here, as you found out.
Yes. That's true.
I think he wants you to retire.
He does. He's already asked me several times.
Makes sense. I think he inadvertently asked me.
Interesting. He asked
Well-
you to retire.
Well, I don't know if that's what he meant, but
What were his words?
he said, "Don't you want to live a life where you can keep the people you love safe? Wouldn't you do that?" I didn't have much of an answer for him at the time. Interesting question to ask after I told him his wife was laying up in a bed burned. I didn't say any more than that, of course, but
No.
no. Doctor-patient confidentiality.
That's good. I don't think he would,
He told me
doesn't
to
like-
protect you.
He told you to protect me. Interesting. Huh. She's just kind of like processing and like, he probably knows about Throw.
Knows what? Knows what? Knows what? He looks rather lost.
She doesn't say that. That's just like her. She makes
Yeah.
like a funny little expression. Like you can tell she's realizing something, but doesn't say anything to you.
Quirks his head a little bit, like tilts it to the side. I'm not sure why he would ask me such a thing. I'm much better at the fixing afterwards. Not so much. I'm not the proactive type, more the reactive type.
True.
Though, that's kind of my job.
Well. If that's all that was said, that's all that was said.
That's it. I'll let you know if he sends anything else for you. Overall, he was quite reasonable about it. I wasn't expecting it.
He is a very reasonable man.
I can tell.
With a wife as frustrating as the one he has, trust me, I know I am. The man's a saint.
I find that tends to be the match, though. It makes sense, is all I'm saying. You're a good match.
She smiles at that. All right, well, I suppose. Should we talk about getting ready for this thing? When do we need to go?
Well, you have about an hour or so to get ready, if you'd like. You want to put on one of your pretty dresses.
Oh.
If you'd like, well, you can show up in what you're wearing. He won't say anything about it. I won't let him.
Never. If we're going to a nice dinner, we are going to a nice dinner.
I figured you would say that.
You expect me to really leave the hideout looking like this?
Not really, but I wanted to provide the option.
Asking me to be practical about what I'm wearing, please. Please.
He nods like, that sounds like Velvet. She's getting better. Yep. Good. She's healing. If she's reacting this way to me asking her to dress practically, this is good. Well, I will... I'll excuse myself from the room so you can get changed. Actually, hold up.
Can she? Can she get changed by herself?
Gonna be bold on main. He will at first he's like, oh, she's gonna get changed. I'm gonna be polite here and leave the room. As a gentleman would. And then he's gonna stop. Wait a minute. Can you get not to be presumptuous, but can you get dressed by yourself yet?
I don't know. I don't.
He's trying to be very normal about this. Like I promise this is. I'm asking this as a doctor, not as a guy who is very into you.
You say those words?
No, he does not say
No,
that
that's
last
Momo.
bit that
That's
I
Momo
said.
speaking.
That's Momo words.
I mean,
But
she knows how he feels anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, she knows that he is into her, but
Honestly, I don't think so.
does she seem like she's playing, or is she being genuine?
You can't tell.
Fuck me. Okay.
You're not a lie detector. I am, bitch.
There's no insight here to tell me what she's thinking. Would you? And he stops for a minute. Would you like assistance? I ask this very respectfully, of course.
Well, you do have experience in it, so might as well.
What, undressing women or
Me.
Okay.
Thrill is having a night, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm certainly having a night.
Is he having a night?
I'm not having night, but I am having a night. I'm not having night, but I am having a night.
Where is Night, by the way?
Not here currently.
Not fucking me, that's for sure.
I have
You
a
should see where the night takes us.
I have a scene afterwards. We will get to what Night is.
Wait, are you saying there's plenty of fucking to be had? Okay. Warden got his treat.
Yeah.
Where's mine?
How come we don't all get treats?
Why don't we all get the fuckings? All right, and my
I can
life.
love you guys.
Look, it's been a long time since we've had any saucy.
True.
We all deserve it. Okay,
Yes, we
anyway,
do.
as I was saying, or as you were saying, you said me in response,
Mhm.
yeah?
Oh yeah.
His face flushes a little bit at that. I said, well,
What? I'm bored. I can't flirt with you. I've been sitting here staring at these same four walls for days. Please.
oh, so I'm the first man that's walked into the doors, and I'm all you have. I see. He's joking mostly.
Hey, that's not how I meant it.
I know. Well, how about
It
you
wouldn't have
tell
happened
me...
the first time if I wasn't interested, you know.
Oh, I'm quite aware. What do you want to wear tonight? And he will go to the wardrobe and he will like run through all the clothes, like, you know, so she can direct him and so he can get
for the sake of time.
Yeah.
Do you guys mind if we? Yeah.
we can cut.
Yeah.
I would like to go back.
Does Velvet get stress reduced?
Well, I mean, I feel like I would get the stress reduced from going to the dinner, right?
Because that's the obligation.
Got it.
Dinner obligations.
Nice.
All right, so
Nice.
Obligation
that
to
scene is
me.
going to be too long for us to finish tonight. However, I will have you roll the obligation now so that
Yay.
you don't forget. I was setting up the last scene, so I'm just going to bring you all here because
Can we establish in canon that the helping Velvet get dressed is spicy?
yes, we can establish in canon that it
Yeah.
was spicy. And cut to
It's,
that.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
already established.
And you could decide
Listen,
how
I'm just
you can
saying
decide
for
how
the people at home.
spicy that got. We will not reenact. We will. I'm sure one of you will put the fanfic in chat later. But, you can decide how spicy that is later.
Wait, how spicy is that? Mandy, tell me.
Listen, we can talk about it after this.
Velvet, you may roll obligation. I have
notions.
it pulled up.
How come I don't have the button?
No buttons.
No button, really? Okay, let me.
No
try
button.
again. Still no button.
I'm gonna close one more multiverse and reopen it.
Okay. I wish
I
I
did
could
this to me
roll
the
for
other
you,
day.
but I cannot. And then we are
Alright,
going to
guys.
close on one more scene and then a cliffhanger. Spoiler alert. We're going to
We
get
could
to what
play-
Warden
we
has
could
been
play all
doing
night.
and Knight and Eden have been doing. during this day.
Do you want to set up the roll again?
It should be up. Hang on. Let me...
Oh,
There. Does that
there we
work?
go.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, 5 stress cleared. Hell yeah.
It was
Oh,
spicy.
you're gonna have a good time with the tower.
And you have a good time with the tower, which we will do
Yep.
next week. For now,
Okay.
guys, we're getting spooky for the ending.
No, we were supposed to be saucy.
You were
I like
saucy,
spooky.
and we're getting spooky. Give me a second.
Oh, this is okay.
Not
Well,
enough sauce.
You ran to Velvet to make sure she was good. You miss out.
Warden,
Yes.
after your night with Mari, you go late into the night, into the morning, and she kind of smiles. It's duskfall, so it's always dark. And she says, "Thank you for the wonderful evening, darling. And don't think I forgot about my promise. The first step starts now." And she takes you into Six Towers, into a large mansion. There's a number of different, what look to be nobles, commoners, attendants, not unlike the Circle of Flame party that you went to before, but known as masked, and everyone is just in conversation with themselves. It is blue lights, dim, antiquities everywhere. Many staircases leading off into dark corners of the place. It looks like a haunted mansion. You don't see any spirits, but you would not be surprised if there were some lurking around the corners. She takes you into a basement with wooden barrels and a few tables, and what it looks like this place might have been used for butchering at one point. She takes you over into a back room, and there is a wine shelf. She pulls the lever on one of the wine bottles, revealing a secret room with a stone staircase that leads into complete darkness.
Ooh.
She holds up her finger and grabs a torch off the wall and lights it herself with her finger. And then she grabs her hand and says, "Don't worry, Victor. I'm going to take good care of you." She leads you down the stairs, which echo somewhere deep. You hear the sound of dripping water. And you walk down into what is a pitch black room. Through the glimmer of the fire, you can see what look to be runes and smeared blood on the walls and the floor. She then pulls out her hands and flames illuminate from thousands, literally thousands of candles spread on the room. You can see it's all stone with a low ceiling, an altar at the front with a wooden bowl sitting next to a intricate knife. On the floor, runes with blood, painted with blood, and you can see that there are bones in this room. Apart from that, it is empty. Your footsteps echo off the side. And then you can see at the back of the room, you don't know what this is, but it looks like this elaborate rune carving elevated slightly about 6 inches off the ground on a small pedestal. And it's glowing faintly with the blue of electroplasm. And you're not sure, but you think you can hear what sounds like voices constantly echoing from it, and wails and screams and pleading. But it's like phantom, almost like it's not real, but you know it's real, you can see it. She then strips off her clothes and says, "Do you trust me, Victor? It's not too late to turn back now."
he's looking at all this stuff around him in this runic tablet. Looking back at her and seeing her undressed. I've made worse deals in my life. Let's get to it.
She transforms into this form, which you have seen once before, but nude, and she takes your gloves and then your coat off as she undresses you slowly and kneels you down in front of the altar, and she says, "Take the blade."
He'll pick it up.
Blood must be paid for with blood. Across the wrist will work.
DM, doesn't that kill me?
If you let it go all the way, yes.
I don't want to die.
She says,
I'd like to know that.
Yeah.
"Don't worry, Victor. You do not die today. You're too important to me."
Can he slice his palm instead?
He can. Do you do that instead?
He would do that instead. He's not going to cut his wrist.
She says, "You have to fill the whole bowl, honey." And
So then I'll leave it open until it's filled.
you do that. You start to get a little bit woozy, but it filled. And then she comes over to you. She comes and licks the blood. I should say, content warning, everyone. This is about to get very weird.
Yeah, it's the chat.
Things are happening. Things are happening.
It's more. Oh God.
Maybe
Okay.
they're a little hot though, you know?
She licks the blood off of your hands, and the wound seals. And then she starts saying something in a language you've never heard of, chanting over and over again. And then she drinks from the bowl and drinks it all the way. And she looks like she is in ecstasy. And she says, "Welcome to the path, my darling." And then she pushes you down, and we will fade to black.
That was some HBO shit right there.
That was some spice.
I'm hot.
Super spice.
Dude, that was kind of tasty.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
a little meal.
Mari
you know?
thought it was.
Meanwhile,
Dude, she just out here
Meanwhile.
drinking your blood and fuck.
There's a meanwhile. Okay.
and we will end with this. Knight and Eden, as you are figuring out what you're going to be having each other do, just strolling the path outside of your lair. I need slightly different music for this.
I don't like this.
I'm here for it.
I'm nervous. I'm
don't like this.
sweating. That's my man out there. I'm very nervous.
Eden, what do you think of Thrill?
Oh, the weak one.
Watch it.
Oh, you asked. You asked.
No.
You seem fond of him. Why do you want to know?
Well, I was just interested. If we're going to be spending a week together with you doing whatever I ask, I feel as though some sort of conversation should be started. And I talk about things that interest me. So,
You want to talk about things that interest you.
fine. We can talk
No,
about things that
no.
interest you.
No, I love it. Tell me what interests you.
Well, I just told you. And I asked you how you felt about him.
That one. I think he's on the verge of breaking. Maybe. Also, he seems to be fond of many people. Do you think he sees you as special?
Oh, you thought that bringing that up would faze me. Oh, quite not. You gotta try another weakness, darling. It's a good try, though.
I thought so. Good him.
He is very heroic when he doesn't need to be. I agree with you.
We'll see how long that lasts. How much do you think he has in him?
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
if he continues down the route that he does, probably not much left.
You know what I think? I think you secretly hope he breaks so he'll go back running to you. You want him nice and soft and doughy, so you can have a charming little relationship later. Is that right?
Enid, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
no.
really need to get used to this. Eden, you know what the most exciting thing about tonight was?
Tell me.
Putting my pistol up to your head and winning the bet that we made. What you don't understand is I enjoy the thrill just as much as anybody else here.
I guess we'll have to raise the stakes, won't we, darling?
Thrill was wrong. I do enjoy hanging out with you.
This was fun. I think I enjoyed your company more than I thought.
As you guys are talking, you round a corner and you come. It seems like a normal street. And then you see a spirit warden in front of you. He looks at the picture in his hand and looks up, and then Enid, you're under arrest, and we will end there today. I hope you all had a wonderful time watching this. Don't worry, you'll have time to figure out what you guys want to do about this tomorrow. But that is where we will end the session today. Remember that we have our charity stream on Friday. Both of them, one of them at 2 and one of them at 5. Is that right, Chris? Friday, right?
That is correct. Yeah, so there'll be no Grim Domains this upcoming Friday. We'll be having the 2 charity streams. Stay tuned for that because that's going to be awesome.
Please follow the stream if you enjoyed watching all the spice and the drama and you want to know what is going to happen with Warden, who is now on the path of echoes, and our 2 friendly adversaries as they are being confronted by a very powerful enemy, and if Velvet and Thrill are going to have a wonderful evening with the tower. Please join our Discord so you can tell us all about us and what the fucking with us after the session like everyone else. Thank you everyone for watching. We always really enjoy it. Please donate the stream if you want to see more awesome art that Momobee does. It is incredible. That is it. We will see you all next time. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
All I asked for was...
All through the night they scrap and fight by boiling and blood spilt. They pull the strings, cut heads off kings in this gang that they built. Flirt with shadows, hearts all pound. Oh, what they want is what they get. Once they got their sights set, they never quit. It's the rise of the conduit. It's the rise of the conduit.